Hello, my two friends that should potentially be asleep. I don't know. Hello, guys. It hurts. I don't know. Wait, 3,000 sloppy? I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what 3,000 sloppy mean. I don't know what the other two words mean. I feel 60% of my salary. Ah, Aja bills. No. Think of heating the winter bill kills my savings. Yikes. For me, too, kinda, but I split it with my brother, so it was fine. A lot, and I don't know why. Probably because the windows and like doors are shit. Yeah, also it was super cold. Must have been worse for you, of course. But for German standards, we had a fucking cold winter. And now, I recently decided, okay, I should get a scarf. Now that the scarf is here, it's no longer cold. Nice for splitting. I need to find some loser to live with me, maybe. Preferably girlfriend. I have no idea what this is about, but I like that it's called Chicken Attack. And we're still at K-Corp, I see.
다들 내리시죠. 여기서 다음 임무를 위한 의뢰인을 만나기로 했습니다.
Off the bus, everyone. Is this where we're supposed to meet the client for our next mission? History KFC now.
In typical German politeness, you hand over the heating payments saying I hope you choke on the next money I send you.
Not always like that, you know, Aja. It's just in moments we don't know how to take a compliment. And we don't want to sound gay, so we just rather insult someone instead of sounding gay. That's why... I don't know why. Give me a break. Not taking requests like we're through errand boys. Yeah, you see? The Germans are just bad with their feelings. They are gay too, but they are too afraid to show it. Say, what's that over there? It's got a long line in front of it.
이 짜릿한 향기를 모르겠어? 치킨이잖아, 그래. 그것도 비싸.
Wait, are they?
바삭하게 튀긴.
Oh, it's opposing. It's chicken, and this is also chicken. It says curry up there, though. Aw, can't you recognize the stirring scent? It's fried chicken, Greg. Deep fried chicken brought to a crisp in expensive oil.
K사에서 요새 대유행 중인 보살 치킨을 모르다니. 아직 K사는
Who
헛돌아다니시는
are you? It seems I haven't seen much of SK. Yeah, we had to learn of Bodhisattva chicken, the hottest trend around these parts. A man with a fastidious impression suddenly cut into the sinner's conversation, as if he belonged to our group. Bath man? Why is he Bath man?
보살 치킨. 그게
Oh,
무엇인가?
Bodhisattva chicken, is it? What is that?
답변 드립니다.
Now, permit me to answer.
보살 치킨이란
But
다리
Saffron
6개,
Chicken is
날개가 8개달린
highly
맛도
renowned
양도
restaurant known for its
명성이 자자한 치킨.
six-legged, eight-winged poultry, whose blissful taste, gracious quantities really make you feel great passion.
심지어 그대의 취향이 무엇이든
What's
맞춰.
more, they're prepared for every preference.
살이 유독 많은 퉁퉁 치킨.
The buzzworthy biddy with the right amount of tenderness, the chubby capon with plentiful flesh to dig in. But the chewy cockerel is perfectly al dente, and more. Now, tell me, what do you want?
언젠가 들어본 적 있는 것 같소.
My erst. I may have heard of it erst. The evil hello. No, it's the gender change potion. Are you perchance related to the evil coffin of gender change in Dark Souls 2? Or the newly acquired evil rock of gender change of Arknight's Endfield? No, you're not? Okay. I'm from Terraria. Wait, there's a gender change potion in Terraria? God, I haven't played the game in years. I also probably was never interested in that potion, maybe. Funny. Now, isn't that a surprise? Oh, Yisang of all people is kicking up with the fads from under this rock.
그래서 넌 뭔데?
Ah, so what are you supposed to be?
함부로 남 이야기에 끼어드는 꼬라지.
Can't hazard a guess. You don't know who we are either, seeing as you brazenly shoved yourself while we were talking.
우리가 그래서 누군데요?
Can you explain who we are?
저런 가게 앞을 돌아다니고 있는 저건
No.
무엇일까요?
Gracious.
썩
What?
정상으로 보이진 않는 게
Those roaming things around the restaurant possibly be? They don't appear normal, very normal to me. Turning around, I spotted rather strange-looking people with just as strange behavior. Isn't that K-Corp stuff? What are they doing? I see individuals covering their heads with strange masks.
마스코트 뭐 그런 거
May-
아닐까요?
Maybe they're
자세히 보면
kind of
꽤
mascot?
귀엽게 생겼을 것
It could be
같기도 해요.
pretty cute when we look up close.
그 마스코트를 보고 손님들이 소리를 지르면서 도망가는데요.
Those mascots have people running and screaming though.
좀 미심쩍지만
Seems a bit off, but let's leave them be.
다가오는 것 같지도 않고.
Doesn't seem like they're coming this way, and I don't particularly feel like getting wrapped up in something bothersome.
그렇네요. 딱히 다가오지는
You're,
않군요.
you're right. They aren't necessarily approaching us,
길가에 있는 돌멩이는 갑자기 왜 죽는 거지? 응? 정체불명의
and
양반?
just what are you up to with that rock from the roadside, mysterious fella? Oh my god, they look horrendous. Why is he like this? No. Chicken-headed K-Corp security. He's already called Distorted Thing. Okay. Imagine. No. What in the world did you do? Hit by the rock, it started looking around. Then it began to slowly shamble in our direction.
어이쿠 실수였습니다.
No, yikes.
이걸 어쩌죠?
Ah, I've made such a clumsy mistake. What will I do?
뻔뻔하네. 정확히 머리를
Lucky story, casual. What's this mean? Aimed straight for his head.
우와, 자세도 상당히 안정적이었어요.
Oh, your form was impressively stable.
감사합니다.
Why?
도시 야구
Thank you.
선수가 꿈이었거든요.
I once aspired to be a big city baseball player.
그럼 그대로 대가리째 홈런을 쳐주.
I play ball with you, alright? Stay right where you are so I can knock your noggin out of the park.
다가오는 속도가 빨라지고 있습니다.
They're approaching faster now. Tend to deal with them first before working up a slugger with my head. As Ryoshi furiously reached for her sheath, those things came right for us.
단머리네요.
They have chicken heads.
생달기네요.
Yeah, whole chickens.
그것도 생달기네요.
Raw ones at that too.
하늘 품은 달기.
Like that's the issue. Ugh, they are raw. By the way, Friday the trams are on strike here again. I hate my life. I would hate your life too if I had to take that one. I don't know. It doesn't seem fun. It's like the ghosts of dead chickens clucking back from hell for revenge. So, I guess niggas because Sinclair left chicken wing uneaten at one time, since it was a hassle to get the meat off. Can't think of anything we might have done to call upon the havoc.
이젠 그런
에이.
거에 안 놀라요.
Me.
그리고 결국 그것마저 로자 씨가 가져갔어.
Teasing like that won't get to me anymore. You know? Besides, body act like that unclean anyways.
이렇게 된 거.
No. It appears that combat is going to be our sole recourse. So where's this guy taking cover behind me then? He actually... Before I could complain further, the chicken-headed crowd attacked us. No, how dare they?
정리 작업 시작합니다.
From what I've seen is that the recommended level doesn't go higher than 30, just like in the previous cantos, so it's fine. I need to level up. Pretty different from the K-Corp. Confused. They have key and key! Start of the turn, he 50 HP, and below 50 he's 30. You're gonna get to like cut 5 for the max level to go up. I wonder how long it takes. It's funny how people mention that before mentioning the fact that I can use Durante.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
요원 여러분의 제압으로 성공적 상황 종료 확률이 약 4.188% 상승했습니다. 축하드립니다. 매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워프 열차 연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%.
Level is not going above 30 because when the event came out, there was no level 35. Ah. Bro almost has a full charge team. Yeah, and it's funny because it's an accident. Because they let people pick the IDs, and people just picked charge.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에
Unfortunately, I don't have another charge ID, that would allow me to actually pick 5 charge IDs, which would be funny. Penguin, didn't you pick Heathcliff? I think you picked Heathcliff from this team, Ping. Hey! Ah! Heathcliff's cool. Heathcliff's putting in work. I like Heathcliff so far. Using it as fucking intervallo.
급한 볼일은 끝났으니까 본론으로 들어가자고.
Right, now that that's all been sorted out, why don't we get back to the point, friendly four-eyed stranger? Are you doing the same battle again and again? No, not again and again. The point of this is me replaying all the cantos and intervalos whose story I skipped. Because of the Arknights collab, I played through Canto 1 and 7 without reading any of the story. So here I am replaying it with a fitting team that's not overleveled. But also, Ping's answer is funnier. So next time, I'm just gonna say schizophrenia instead of explaining the situation. Ah, right. I must object to such a moniker, especially when it comes from a fellow glasses bearer. Oh, is that so? Sorry about that, I guess. Basic personal information, such as one's identity, can be easily acquired from the registration of one's death. Whoa! What the fuck, Versalt? Chill, Versalt, chill!
제 소개를 미처 드리지 못했군요. 명함 받으시죠? 3조라고 합니다.
Oh, I did neglect to introduce myself. Here's my business card. You may call me Samjo. Disregarding the growing hostility surrounding him, the man handed his card straight away. The K-Corp affiliate of the Department of Food Resource Development's Research Center, Thought we'd be fooled by a bunch of big fancy words.
물론이죠. 납득과 설명은 제 전문입니다. 그러니 진정하고 잘 들으세요.
Of course. Persuasion and explanation are where I excel. So please stay calm and listen. I was most impressed by the feats of your battle just a moment ago. In particular, the instances where you continued to assault your foes in blatant disregard for the dying colleague nearby. A few others even laughed at the sight. Who was the dying colleague, I wonder? Who was doing bad? Little foe, those who dare impede must be promptly removed. Otis replied to this remark with a look full of pride, even though it didn't sound close to a compliment at all. Okay. As you can see, those chicken heads are of unknown origin, which are occupying this restaurant's front. Have been causing considerable damage. So what? Oh, the venue's manager's been bedridden until just now. What is he looking like? Another man with a haggard face tottered to us, making it somewhat apparent that Samjo wasn't lying about the restaurant's owner falling ill with worry. You may speak now. So, things of... Our fry house opened a few months ago, just across from Yubong's Barn Friars. Our franchise offers generous servings of good-tasting food using poultry with a supreme pedigree, so it's natural that we would draw the customers from Yunbong's. But one day, out of the blue, the owner of Yunbong started acting real strange. Losing his customers must have shocked him or something. And I was trying to ruin all of our business. I mean, it's not common for competitors to throw jabs at each other, right? As if to attest that the restaurant's owner's woes, screams echoed from the other side of the street. He sends out an army of chimkins. Oh, what the hell? As the supposed owner of Yumbong's swung his arm while muttering something, the chickens responded in unison. Oh god. What the hell? The raw chickens jumped at people. What in the world? Is he commanding the chickens? Oh, that's definitely strange behavior. How spiteful does someone have to be to resort to that kind of stuff?
생체 개조라도 한 것 같은 생각들이 가게에 무단 침입을 하면서 기물을 파손하지 않나?
I don't know. Me when the... I don't know if they're augmented or what, but those plucked and prepped hands would break into the restaurant and destroy things.
보신 것처럼 이젠
Now there's people wearing those chickens on their head too. Oh, if this keeps up, our restaurant's gonna lose so much money.
이상
Yeah, such as a feathery song.
이상
Oh my god. That's such a dumb joke.
이상 눈물 나는 이야기였습니다. 여러분이
No,
나서서
this has been a tear-jerking reflection. Would you be willing to deal with this case? That ruffled your feathers, huh, He-san? Why are they so mean to him?
아무리 그래도 우린 치킨집 의뢰 같은 건 안 받는.
Nah, tearjerker was... We still don't take requests from a chicken, but...
평생 이용권.
Lifetime voucher.
의뢰를 해결해 드리면
Handle this request, and I'll offer you a groundbreaking benefit. Right to free orders from this restaurant for the rest of your lives.
평생 이용권이요? 우리 체인점에
A
그런
lifetime voucher? I've never heard of such a...
시식용 치킨도 몇 개
I've
준비해 왔습니다.
even prepared a few free samples for you.
예?
You what? Samjo personally distributed pieces of fried chicken that he had suddenly had his hand on.
자, 질서 있게 한 줄로 서서 받으세요. 닭의 유명 혈통별로도 종류가 있으니
Now,
취향껏 골라보시고요.
stand in line and
혈통마다 자랑하는
keep
부위에
things
맞춰
orderly.
놓고 향도
I've brought
풍부하다고
samples from different pedigrees, so you're free to pick and choose. Each one comes with a unique brand of tastiness, demonstrating its strengths in different cuts of meat. Oh, must I choose only one flavor of taste? They all appear equal in gustatory greatness.
다른 맛은 미래를 위한 기대감으로
Let me
남겨두시면 어떻습니까?
suggest this then.
평생 이용권이 있다면
Leave the other flavors as something to anticipate for future meals. It won't be a problem once the lifetime voucher is in your hands. Oh, indeed! 'Tis an infallible proposition! It seems Samdra has won the hearts of most of the sinners with his compelling words and fine poultry samples.
어쩌시겠습니까?
What do you say? What do you say? This might be the first time I've seen Heathcliff go quiet at someone's words. Oh, that's not half bad.
저기요.
Hello? Aren't we supposed to be looking for golden bows, not golden drumsticks? Since when did we...
못 들었어? 바삭한 닭을 평생 먹게 해준다잖아.
Ah, didn't you hear him? I'm gonna be dining on free crispy chicken forever.
개수 제한은 없는 거지? 그냥 끝없이 주는 거지? 어? 포장도 되는 거고.
It doesn't have a limited use, right? It's actually free chicken forever, right? Yeah? Takeout counts too, yeah?
이러고 있으니까 옛날 생각난다.
Oh, this takes me back to older days. Wonder if anyone remembers it, you know? Ham, pang, pangs, freshly fried chicken. Oh, that was toads delish.
난 알아. 어쩌다
No, I sure do. I love a cheeky one with the lads whenever a syndicate earned a proper lump of dosh.
하우스트 씨, 빨리 말해주세요.
One day I shall eat at ham, pang, pang as well. I won't. Miss Faust, can any of them cut the crap already? Shouldn't we be there? Shouldn't there be some company clause against fried chicken requests? Faust was deep in thought by her lonesome.
그러죠. 의뢰를 수락하겠어요.
I think she likes the chicken. Alright, we'll take your request. Excuse me? This might also be the first time I've seen Ishmael taken aback to this extent.
아니, 파우스트 씨.
I'm sorry, Faust, but did you
정신이
go out of your mind for a second there?
이스마일. 아무리 그래도 말은 가렸어 좀.
Jeez, Ishmael, no need to be so biting here.
글쎄요.
It's hard to say.
정신이
Faust's mind tends to be out there most of the time. I guess you're right. Chummy for once, eh? Faust, are you serious? You're taking your crest over free chicken.
정확히 말하자면
To be more precise, this is to resolve a case of the distortion phenomenon, Dante. Distortion phenomenon? I've never heard of that.
뒤틀림이라 그게 뭔가요?
Distortions. What are they?
명확히 모르는 이들이 많을 겁니다.
It's a term I'm sure is unclear to most,
대중적으로 공표된 적은
although it has been occurring all over the city. No official announcement of the phenomenon has been made to the general public.
아,
Oh.
통상적으로 인간이
To my knowledge, it is a phenomenon where an individual morphs into a form often unfit to be considered human. It has no known causes, and the appearances were all different.
설명만 들어서
Oh, that doesn't make it clear enough.
같은 건가?
Are they like abnormalities?
아니, 그들은 환상처럼은 다른
Not exactly.
안로
As unlike abnormalities, they do not shrink into eggs. It is possible for them to fully expire.
전에 몇번 본 적.
I have witnessed a number of cases in the past.
회사 내부에는 뒤틀림 현상 자문 해결사가 속해 있는 부서인 LCD가
Our company has the LCD, the department housing consultant fixers dedicated to matters regarding the distortions. Though its size is small, it nevertheless signifies the company's interest in the phenomenon. I wonder who's part of this LCD, huh? I wonder if we'll ever meet those guys. Would be cool. So the owner of Yunbong has turned into one of those distortion things.
맞아요. 사람이
That's
단순히
correct. One does not simply gain the ability to lead an army of raw chickens by losing their mind. Smile, Faust! I love you. Faust smile. I see.
역시 그렇죠? 아, 파우스트 씨가 잠깐 헷가닥 하신 줄 알고 제가 직접 나서서
So that's what this is
정신을
about.
차리게 해야 하나 싶었잖아요.
And I almost got worried that I might have to knock some sense back into you, Faust.
저게 방금까지
Hey,
메이스를 꽉 쥐고
that's
있었던
why you were
이스마일.
clutching your mace so tight, Ishmael.
옳소!
Greg genuinely worried about Ishmael's motivation. Rightly so! We must act before this commotion results in any casualty! Nom nom! What is nom nom?
옳소! 사상자가 생기기 전에 우리가 나서야지 않겠어?
He's eating still.
저? 입에 소스 묻었다 꼬맹이.
Aw, you got sauce on your face, Chiquita! Oh, Rog? This Rodia wiped Don Quixote's mouth clean.
그럼 의뢰를 수락한 걸로 알고.
I take that as a yes, and I'll be waiting for your contract. Hello, Annie. You should be asleep as well. Hen havoc.
아, 정리 작업 시작합니다.
Oh my god, a bird. Look. A pea.
열차 내 정리 요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요
It's swamped, and this is confused. There is practically no difference other than the wrap. I guess they are slightly stronger. They have a longer stick. That's the difference. Me when stick is slightly longer. There is start the stream to tell everyone to sleep. I am telling the people that should be sleeping to sleep, yes, I guess.
열차 내에 남아 있는 정리 요원은 신속한 상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
걸려라.
Ah, seems like they are not as weak to blunt as the previous enemies.
연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%의
How? What their weaknesses? Slash weakness. Ugh. Uses. Weak. Dust dodge. Should I sleep? I don't know. You should sleep enough. Is maybe what I should say.
자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Total electric harpoon. 3 hours? 3 hours until you need to sleep, or 3 hours until you can't sleep anymore? You guy. 3 hours didn't work. If user took no damage last turn, control this one too. The combined and reduce the target's defense level. Just hit them, I guess. All of them.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서의 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 추진합니다.
제대로 찝었군.
Wow, Faust, good job rolling a fucking 4 on your skill 3. Never again night work, sleeping makes me sick.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
It's fine for me, but I get where you're coming from.
W사 인재관리 부서에서
I'm also not the biggest fan of it.
추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
가자.
야, 설마 벌써 죽었냐?
자, 한 건 했고.
We showed those chickens who's boss.
야, 이 정도면 너무 성공적인데. 추가 보스 나오는 거 아니야?
I love how it's not a sword, it's just a small chicken symbol here. Oh no, I can't. Oh god, what is going to happen here? Oh no. What are we supposed to do to solve the distortion?
간단해요.
It's simple. Just seem to have a habit of prefacing her exposition with a disclaimer about their simplicity.
뒤틀림이 생긴 이의 마음을
What we will do is open up the heart of the distortion,
경계를 풀고 스스로 마음을
disarm their
풀 수
minds'
있도록
guard, and coax them into opening up.
그렇군. 경각고를 꺼내야 하나? 아니면 복장뼈?
see. Do we remove the scapula first? Perhaps the sternum?
속을 직접 내보이는 방법.
A physical revelation of the heart. An interesting proposal. Faust, no. First off, we should probably visit Yunbong's place and figure some things out.
생각들이 돌아가고 있어.
Raw poultry is walking around. That can't be hygienic. They look like the things that were on those people's heads earlier. I don't know what they are, but we shouldn't get too close to. Unfortunately, I had forgotten that around 80% of the sinners valued my suggestions less than the cooing of a random pigeon on the roadside.
그래서 이
Oh god,
닭고기를
it's
주면
flying.
그 집에서 치킨을 평생 먹을 수 있다는
So, can we have free chicken for life after we're done wrecking these bullets, eh?
귀엽고 모쏠이다.
Cute. That's STAB. Slice till all are back? Get it? Then we'll slice them all bare. Ah, okay. Thanks, Dante. And Ishi's like, wow, he understood that. And Ryoshu's
Balls.
smile. I love when we get Ryoshu's smile. Provoked, the raw chickens leapt into the air. Heathcliff! Heathcliff's face was then devoured by one of them. Not gonna lie, I think he looks better this way. Hilarious. Heathcliff? Heathcliff stood in silence with a raw chicken adorning his head. It was quite the sight, much to my terror.
전 지금 히스클리프 씨 쪽이 더 괜찮은 것 같아요. 지성적으로 보이잖아요.
Thanks, Ishi. Ishi's on my side. I think I like Heathcliff better this way, you know? It just seems intelligent now! Oh my god! I guess Ishmael is roasting him now that he is a chicken. Oh gosh, what do we do, Dante? Wait, quick! Your clock! But then... nothing would stop me from rewinding
Only
here.
the Almighty Hans is on your side. Sometimes Sere here Sere he says it.
Nothing would stop me from rewinding here, but the problem is... my head turns into a chicken while the clock's working. I don't know what this...
그게 그거라뇨.
the same difference!
시계 대가리나 닭.
Clock head, chicken head, they're no different! So don't get happy over it. Ryoshu, please! It looked like Sinclair was the only one actually worried about Heathcliff.
히스클리프 씨.
Mr. Heathcliff, are you alright in there? Good.
있지. 분리가 안 되면.
Yes, say, why don't we keep him as our mascot? If the thing never comes off. What's the deal with you and mascots anyway? Oh, lead your eyes hither, Heathcliff. This Heathcliff is communicating with the other hens.
수다쟁이가 되었네요. 히스클리프 씨.
Heathcliff's become quite the chatterbox.
히스클리프 씨가 대화를 한다기보다.
It appears that the chicken sitting on his face is using his mouth to communicate, rather than Heathcliff himself. I cannot leave Sir Heathcliff in dire straits. I wish to cosplay with him as two fixers the other day at the end someday. Oh, we would only be subject to mockery if he were to engage in mummery with a chicken head. To avoid gathering a crowd, we shoved Heathcliff into the interior of Yumbong's bar at Friars and followed behind him. You did not even attempt to take the chicken head off. I just leave him like this. I just leave him like this.
이 닭대가리 도저히 못 봐주겠군. 정신 바짝 돌아오도록 만들어주지.
Oh, I can't stand this clucking anymore. I'll bring him back to his senses sharply. He just grabbed the raw chicken on Heathcliff's head with one hand and began to slap it ruthlessly with her spear. Oh my god, they made a sound effect for that. Sadly, my mic is filtering out those slaps. Wait, maybe I can fix that. I don't know if that sounds in any way, shape, or form even good. Okay. Loud clap or sorry. Furiously. She keeps slapping him! Sound of the impact was compared to when she was interrogating a captive enemy.
정신 차릴 기색이 보이지 않는다. 어쩔 수
Should
없어.
see him recovering on his own.
진짜로 뽑아내겠다.
As leaves no choice. I'll remove the chicken head as a whole.
그렇게 막 무 뽑듯이 뽑아도 되는 거야? 그러다가 얼굴 가죽이라도 벗겨지면
Oh, is it okay to yank it off it like that? You might peel off his face with it.
답답하고.
Bro, backbone. Even if his skin were to be removed, it's perfectly fine as our executive manager's here to handle it. No, seriously, it's not really fine for me, Otis. I can't just... Despite her opposition, Otis began jostling the chicken with all her might. He had something tear. It didn't actually come off, did it? Huh? Aw, what a shame. He's fine.
정신이 드나?
Back with us, soldier? No, it's just the balmy soup in my mouth. You were having some serious discussions with those chickens, clucking weird stuff, remember?
그러고 보니
Now that you say it, I think I did hear some gabbing in my head. What were they on about? Some sort of recipe got lost, I guess. Well, he could understand them?
손님을 모이게 하는
It's the cornerstone of this eatery, but once it was gone, we stopped getting customers. Well, that's when the master started acting off and infected us all. Us? Us? Is he okay?
지금 닭들이랑 우리랑
She noticed too! I am on the same wavelength as Ishmael. I don't think that's a good thing. Nah, bugger, I'm still recovering from those headheads. It's confusing. That's what you decided to call them? If the distortion happened because he lost his recipe, then maybe we can somehow recreate it for him?
얼추 근접한 답안을
You've
그려내는
gotten
것
close
같습니다.
enough to an answer.
뒤틀림에 대해
Though
밝혀진
much
것은
about the
없지만
distortion remains unknown, one of the noted particulars is that it occurs when the good and evil know when the mind crumbles to figurative pieces. Sounds like you just pivoted away from good and evil because that version would get too long for you to bother.
가령 홍루 씨가
For
도시를
instance,
살아가면서
let's say that Honglu held a belief that he was certain would be an unchanging constant as he lived in the city.
혹은 삶을
Or it
지키는
would be a hope
돌려
for some other physical sustainment that has supported his life.
그게 한순간에 무너졌다.
That support suddenly collapses in a massively shocking event that causes one to let their ego go. His mind would crumble, so to speak.
뭐 그럴 수도
And I
있겠네요.
could see that happening.
뭐
What can be so shocking for a well-off cost like you? Getting your privy purse snatched away? Oh no, I never received an allowance. There's no need for such a thing when I could only spend any amount whenever I wanted.
뭐야? 그럼 뭐였는데?
Really? What else is it then? I thought I knew, but I can't seem to elaborate on it with words right now.
즉, 정리를 해드리자면
The worst example, the guy who for the longest time did not know at all what he wanted. Love how this literally already foreshadowed his interaction with Gia2. Like, he was about to say something and then decided, no, I will not say that. Just like in that part of the story. To return to the point and sum things up,
뒤틀림은
the distortion is a phenomenon that arises from deeply personal psychological shock.
단단히 마음의 벽을 쌓아올린 상태라고 말할 수 있죠.
The effects will have walled off their heart with a solid defense.
이 벽을
This wall has to be brought down using methods that the distorted would approve.
여기서 뒤틀림이 원하는 방식이라 한다면
And in this case, the distortion would want
강렬이겠군 그래.
chicken-based cooking, right? Gregor took a confident step forward after saying that.
전쟁통에서 남은
I cooked up a good few meals using leftovers and cans from my comrades in arms during the war.
트라우마에 시달리던 군인들도
Traumatized soldiers were moved to tears by my dishes as they gobbled up the stuff. Were they?
방금 누가 콧김 소리.
I know, is it just me or did I hear someone scoff at that?
웃기는군.
Oh, droll.
헐 주제에
What does a
어디서 요리를
CF
배우는 거지?
know? What?
차라리 그 집대로
Chicken
행복하게
fraud?
사는 편이 낫겠군.
Cooking fraud? What does a cooking fraud know about cooking? It's better off flipping hamburger patties with your pincer.
와, 그레고르 씨가 가게를 차린다면 집게 사장이 되는 거네요.
Honglu, show some respect. Oh, if Mr. Gregor opened a business, he'd be a boss with big meaty claws.
묘쇼.
Yeah, sure. That sort of crawling
그래도 뭔가 집게
furball. What's...
갑자기 머리.
I say, I do like the idea of being the guy with the big meaty claws. No, my head just got a sting.
요리는 말이지. 혀. 그리고 거미시키는 대로 하는 것이.
Whose chef follows their tongue and blade?
전쟁통에서 막
Do you really say that food haphazardly mashed together in a war zone is real cuisine? You know that Gregory also voices Mr. Krabs? No! Is that true or are you pulling my leg? Oh, that was one for the cookbooks.
심지어 료슈 씨가 줄여 말하지도 않았어요.
Miss Ryushu, she's speaking with full words for once.
있어 보이는 말이
Sounds
하지만.
cool, but I'm not sure you're the one to be giving out advice.
아니 그런데 요리는 해본 적 있나 료쇼?
But actually, hold on. Have you even cooked before, Ryushu?
다만 지답지 않는 이놈이 상상조차 할 수 없는 경지의 요리를.
What is this? Why are they still having a duel? Obviously, I've crafted dishes on a level that you, as a trifling cook, can't dare imagine. Okay, now I'm starting to get mad. Let's see then. I'm on Shu's side.
아니 갑자기 편을 나누는 이유는 뭐지?
Why are we splitting into teams now? I mean, it's fun.
그리고 자연스럽게 료슈 편에 선 이유는
Why do you end up siding with her?
그래. 우린
Greg,
너무
darling.
가까웠어.
We've been stuck too close for too long. Why don't we try a little distance, just for today? No. Never try distance from Greg. Those two. Stay together, please. Heathcliff, having shaken off the dizziness, walked to Gregor's side.
그러니까 저 자식
Nah, so you win by popping up, eh?
아니.
No, no. We aren't crushing anyone with force.
설마 부하들에게 통조림을 먹였다는 말인가?
Isn't women against men?
참고로
You admit to feeding your men canned food? You're a disgraceful soldier. For your reference,
Even game
I-
characters can get COVID. Better keep distance or else Serehi says it.
Okay, sure. You admit to feeding your men canned food? You're a disgrace of a soldier. For your reference, I much prefer instant foods. It's not better at all.
그냥 입맛이 다른 것 뿐이잖아.
Well, that reference is just a preference.
유치하네요 정말.
This is childish, really. You guys seriously want to take sides over this? Well, tell us. Why don't you tell us which side are you, Ishi? You're just between Greg and Ryoshu to serve food for us sinners.
수작 부리지 마.
Oh, don't you try and coax her. I know Ishmael and I've been thick as thieves since early on. In spite of Gregor's confidence, Ishmael's face and posture betrayed a sense of awkwardness.
이스마엘.
No! It is women against men. Ishmael.
그레고르 씨의 통조림
Sorry, Gregor, but if it's canned food we're talking about, I ate more than I ever want on the ship. Oh, come on, why won't you look me in the eyes, Ishmael? Hey! Ishmael took a few sluggish steps backwards to stand next to the Ryoshu. Her eyes never looked up to meet Gregor. Oh. Even though there wasn't much rapport to begin with, I could hear what little trusting bond existed between the two fall apart. She's so done. Don Quixote had glued herself to Gregor's back before I noticed her face was off color. As a matter of truth, while we were bancatting up and skewered chickens on the bus, I bore witness to that woman's awful deed.
닭꼬치. 뭘 했는데?
What did she do with the chicken kebab? It is... Nay, I cannot begin to put it into words. No, well, you saw it, did you? It was a secret technique of mine to bring out the Dakotti's ultimate flavor. Don Quixote shuddered violently. I don't remember what we saw during the... Wait, wasn't she roasting it with her lighter? Soon enough, Honglu went to Gregor's side with a sparkle in his eyes. Oh, it would be a new experience to try dishes comparable to pet food once in my life, right? I'll be rooting for you, Gregor. I don't think that's... right, thanks a lot, Honglu. Honglu stood behind Gregor, wearing a kind smile on his face. First, I can't count on you, of all people, to make the rational choice, yeah?
글쎄요.
I don't know. As Faust can enjoy a risky venture from time to time. Oh no! With that profound remark, Faust took her place behind the Ryoshu.
이해가 안 돼요.
Ah, you really don't get it. Why are we splitting our group into opposing teams?
어이, 그때 말 늦다. 살아남을 길을 고르든가.
Oh, the Ryoshu is so... Ryoshu has a way with words.
어이, 그때 말 늦다. 살아남을 길을 고르든가.
Dick?
꺼져.
I guess something with child.
그딴 태평한 말을 하기에는 늦었다는 건가요?
Okay, holy shit. No, I would have never thought that. Chirping hesitation isn't cool, kiddo. Then Sinclair, you might be linked to Ryosha on a spiritual level at this point. Ryosha's ruthless remark made Sinclair trudge to her side. It is unfair to threaten him to join you. That's cheating. I shan't choose, and instead, I humbly await your selection.
저건 필요 없어.
I don't need that. You take it. Misang was placed on Gregor's team without him moving a muscle. Ah, he just appears! I love how he just
Ja
appears!
versus Yuri.
What is... Can we talk about Sancho being on the wrong side? Because they didn't have enough sinners? They should have swapped Well, I guess not. I don't know. I guess Sinclair and Otis could have swapped... Sinclair and Sancho could have swapped places. Anyway, I love how Mersault was just appearing, like, whoop. Lastly, Mersault quietly stood behind Gregor. Mersault,
사실
I'm a little touched. I know we never got to talk much,
평소에 많은
but
걸 나누지 못해.
you still decided to come and stand by my side in my time of need. I'm so...
그저 적은 인원수가 있는 곳으로 가는 편이 올바른 균형이라고 생각했다.
I have only done so because the team with the fewer members would set the balance right. Some will proclaim that they saw tears well up in Gregor's eyes at that moment. With the teams decided, we entered the kitchen of Yunbong's, looking for a suitable place to cook. And it became a long neglected mess with traces of foul rampage. However, Ryosha and Gregor kicked stray plates and utensils out of their way like it was none of their business, and then took their spots. He was there the whole time, he just decided to be visible. Hang on, are we not allowed to do all this in someone else's restaurant? It's a raft, so why care?
어차피 망하기
Kind
직전에
of restaurant already fated to shut. We're trying to help. Okay, legit. Sinclair, I never would have guessed these. You can't call it a restaurant already fated to shut. We are trying to help.
그래. 우리는 뒤틀리고
Yeah, our goal is to deal with the distortion, isn't it? An angered flock of chickens fluttered to intimidate the sudden intruders, but much to their dismay,
방해하면 다 태워버린다.
they did say the same thing. Remember that Gregor's comments were literally pests and he made them cry with his cooking? Well, in a positive way, surely, right? Surely, right? Get in my way and you're getting chopped. You just look more in sync now. Time to cook. Yup. Time to cook.
돈 벌러 가자.
Pumpkins. So small. Head chicken, aka Bongi. Why are they called aka Bongi? Nice units released SP. Oh, they have special targeting. You never read this. Deal SP damage to a random enemy. Why? I should now begin to describe those cute yet bewildering things. They are typically naked. Awkward though it is to describe those things as entities of note, nevertheless, think of them as raw chickens, well prepared for cooking, adorned with a pair of round, plump eyes. Behold their adorable behinds. They just called their butts. Station 4, 5. Shut up. It's definitely not a chicken. No, look at it. Look at this cute thing. That's a chicken. Oh, do they reek of sweets and salts when they charge in? Some taste of spicy seasonings, and some harbor the flavor of soy sauce. Though the teeth on their maws may prick the mouth, 'tis inconvenience worth enduring. No, don't eat them. Wait a minute, is that why I saw you mumbling sometimes? You took a bite out of that? You didn't actually eat the raw chicken meat, did you? Poultry may cause infection when consumed uncooked. These refrain from adding unnecessary strain to the manager outside of battle wounds. Oi, Don Quixote! Don't got anything to say about this? You must think we will not recognize that this log is hers if she doesn't confirm it. Come on, she can't possibly have her head in the sand like that. Do you think she is, an ostrich? That's the thing that was on Heathcliff's head. I know. I mean, they're called hatched chicken. Obviously, they are a chicken that was on someone's head. How is this a focused encounter? LOL.
매우 효과적인 청소입니다.
House, please. You are not losing again. Okay. Is your team a charge team? Currently, it mostly is. The team is based on what people picked for me to use. Shame, it would have been funnier if it was Yisa and I could have dodged. But yeah, purely by coincidence, this is a charge team. I clash so well. I clash way too well. Hello, 3. It's good. What's cooking? I haven't done what games fear. Over leveled? Or what have you done? You boobster. Powered! Oh, what gamers fear. Sorry, I read games and I was like, huh? Chicken. I love this game. Oh, me too. Really like it. Funny thing you say cooking, since I left Discord call by saying, alright, I need to cook. That was like 4 hours ago. You didn't leave my Discord call, so... Just believe in block. I'm 7-0 then. Should have joined your Discord call since I'm not in your Discord. Shut up. Shut up, O3. This is not even... It's not even remotely funny. Oh, fuck. Grid. The baby is stunned.
자동 승진 추천서가
The baby.
발급됩니다. 자세한 내용은
We shall kill the baby.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Great loading screen. Chicken.
이 정도면 너무
I get what they
성공적인데?
deserve.
추가 보스 나오는 거 아니야?
We are hungry. We want to eat the chicken. Ryoshu and Gregor radiated a burning viciousness. Is this murderous aura supposed to be part of the culinary experience?
그딴 레시피 따위.
What recipe are you even gonna
요리
show?
하나 아닌가?
More canned crapola?
생존 요리를 이길 레시피는 없지.
There's no dish that beats the taste of survival.
어이 노랭이 닭 가져와.
Peak? I'd say so. What do you mean champagne hair? Champagne hair? Who the fuck is champagne hair? Hey, champagne hair! Give me your hand. Why is he champagne hair? Is it the color? I've never heard anyone called blonde champagne. Huh? Okay.
이상 씨, 미안하지만 이 통조림을 좀 따주겠어.
Isan. Sorry, but can you open this can for me?
그리하겠어.
Yes, you wish. Sights and sounds filling the kitchen seemed at least somewhat proper. Like knives hitting the cutting boards, broth boiling up in pots, and fire sizzling on cigarettes. Huh? Why do I hear smoking in the kitchen? The two remained silent. Of course, as expected, the sound of a cigarette being snuffed out only came from Gregor's side. Ryoshu did not bother putting out hers.
잠깐만. 아직 충전 덜 했거든.
Oh my god, there's other ones. It's the flavored ones. And chicken. They're called the same thing. Do they have a different number? They're just A and B variants. Oh, and they target with the least HP, while these are SP. Funny. Funny.
매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워프열차 연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%의 정리 비효도가 있음을 판단했습니다.
자, 진정하세요.
모범적인
Hey, let's go.
청소 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한
Warp
평가를
Honglu is so fun.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
So yeah, I like Sinclair too. You know, he's a bit whiny. He sure does get a grip later on. Makes him really cool.
자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
Really struggling. Surely you wouldn't lose to this chicken, right?
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Uh-oh.
걸려라.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
I mean, I guess not clashing with them and just going for unopposed is okay with these since they're low HP.
W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
야, 나 먼저다.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께
But you look different again.
자동 승진
It's the C variant.
안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
Yeah, we definitely want to hit you. Just take a threshold, like really shit. They're all called Bongi, but this is IR 1102C. Better A and B variant. Why are you at 5 speed? I'm sorry.
지금은 두렵지 않아요. 유혈적 폭력 사태의 진압 가능성이 50%를 상회했습니다. 승객 일부의 문제를
They
감지했으나
are
워프
fast,
열차
so.
연산 시스템은 해당 요소가 큰 문제가 아니라고 판단하고 있습니다. 노고에 감사드립니다. 지금은 두렵지 않아요.
자, 진정하세요. 자, 이분은 이쪽으로 모으고.
For some reason, Honglu is putting in work. Wish the team had one more charge unit. Oh well.
대충 다
Maybe with
작살낸
Bulb,
모양인데.
I'll
빨리
ask.
돌아가자고.
Actually, with Bulb, I should be allowed to put in
만족하겠지.
Queen of Hatred. Considering we don't have a Dawn ID yet to use. I stared at Gregor's dish for a while. What is this, Gregor?
밀리터리 서바이벌 음식.
Oh, he has a cute hat! Military survivalist meal, or something like that. Do they really eat this in the military?
관리자야.
Ah, look, manager, but then you say you're an amnesiac. Since when were you such a delicate food critic, huh? Gregor lost his usual calm demeanor and suddenly snapped at me. This tastes awful, probably. It probably does. I looked at Ryoshi's serving next. I felt like I was looking at a brand new work of art. As in, I had no idea what this was supposed to be. Let's just over to the side. Ryoshi, just to make sure you didn't mistake our objective with assassinating the Distortion's restaurant owner, did you?
닥치.
Cut the clock up.
닥쳐. 시계라며.
Yeah, that one was obvious. Oh, hi! Heathcliff and Mersault had caught the owner of Yungbong and put him in a seat in the meantime. We started by feeding him Ryoshi's cooking.
뒤틀림의 언어는 해석하기 어렵군요.
The Distortion's language is difficult to parse. It will take me at least 70 hours to decipher it based on the speech pattern and cadence. That long? We can't be frying chickens for all that time. Wait. I think I can hear his voice in my head. Oh, how curious. This could be due to the influence of the golden vows we've collected, resonating with the manager Dante's head. I think I just heard a staggering statement, but the owner's cries are distracting. too distracting.
저자가 뭐라고 하는 거지?
What is he trying to say? Funeral procession in my mouth. A funeral procession in my mouth. Is your cooking theme poultry apocalypse? He asks.
오늘이야말로 그 시계를 몸통과 분리해주겠어.
Right. Today will be the day I rip that clock from its stem. Who's just relaying his review? And the two of you can go to hell together. It was so bad even dog left. Got too cocky, eh, Ryoshi? Confidence is good and all, but it's no match for a hard-boiled experience. Alright, guess it's my turn. Open wide now, pal. I don't think Dante wants to relay it.
이번에야말로 마음을 열고 있는 건가?
No, he's starting to open up his heart. He's wondering if the sludge from the food waste dumpster outside. Oh, looks like both your dishes failed. The owner and his chickens came at us with growls, as if to express their master's anger in full. No, I didn't mean this. I'm sorry. Oh wait, this is already the fight against him? Surely it's gonna be fine.
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
That way Uncle Hung was cooking one.
유혈적 폭력 사태 발생 중. 열차 내에 남아있는 정리 요원은 신속한 상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
I wasn't sure what dog you were talking about, but now I am. Some of the music is entirely too cheery. Why do they hate Faust? What did Faust ever do to them? Oh, lowest HP. It considers max HP into the mix. I see. It values in max HP. This is very dumb. She's smart. I mean, good thing she's not stupid, am I right? That would be a shame if that Faust was stupid. Stop losing clashes, what the fuck? You're losing clashes against a piece of chicken nuggets! Faust! Fuck! Can anyone here lock the fuck in? Stupid Faust, huh? You'll remember this in the future. I swear to God, I would not remember that. I can promise you, I would not remember that at the point it becomes relevant. Believe me, my memory is terrible.
W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
Anomaki, enjoy your war criminal, I guess. Wait, did that just heal Honglu or did it heal it?
알립니다. 상황이 통제될 가능성이
Did that just heal Honglu or... Huh?
요원 여러분들은 분투하시오. 빠른 사태 진화에
Ah yes, the
협조하시길
support.
부탁드립니다.
Hey, I mean, if you compare it to all the rest we got, that is pretty much a support at this point. Poor little chicken. They are making my life way too hard, so they get the knife.
해당 요원에 대한 평가를 성신합니다.
야, 설마 벌써 죽었냐?
유혈적 폭력 사태의 진압 가능성이 50%를 상회했습니다. 승객 일부의 문제를 감지했으나 워프 열차 연산 시스템은 해당 요소가 큰 문제가 아니라고 판단하고 있습니다. 노고에 감사드립니다.
Oh wait, this was shit. My mistake.
Zere fighting
Faust.
the chicken at KFC so he can get his family bucket meal.
That is actually what this is.
통제될 가능성이 지속적으로 상승하고
How did you know?
요원 여러분들은 분투하시오.
That is legit what we are currently doing. You targeting. Try breaking your spine. Or you can do anything. Surely that would work. Venoming free crispy chicken for your entire life. Yep, that would be cool.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 격리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
Whatever we want writing in Limbus speed. I feel like they just wrote this to... Who is making that sound?
방금 청소를
Oh,
수행한
no.
요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다.
Wait, I didn't read your stuff. Papa Bongi. Poultry apocalypse. The reaction wrought by the sinner's cooking. Lose HP by 40% of max HP. Funny. Spawns a raw chicken. Ah, he can't spawn raw chicken now because we broke his back. Heal 5 HP for each raw chicken in battle. When a part breaks.
Fuck Zere, why did you fast forward time? Mego it now Zere he says it.
Okay, good night, Eddie. The part isn't broken, gain for each living raw chicken. Does he count himself? Performing the post-mortem report as ordered by the executive manager. The entry was first encountered around 1,720 hours today. According to Faust's report, it is believed to be a distortion distinct from the abnormalities we have faced. As such, I intended to avoid engaging with it and preserve the development of the situation. But its continued hostile behavior forced our unit into battle. In the encounter, I was able to see that the entity acted as a commander of the kind. It ordered its chickens, or things resembling the animals, to charge at us in succession. It is assumed that the basket on its back is where they appear from. In logistics, A crucial plan for victory involves blocking the enemy's supply routes. I would like to suggest taking this into your consideration for commanding future battles. Thank you for reading. That's one faithful lieutenant. Documents seem efficient enough. Faust is satisfied. Hey, Faust happy. We engaged the entity unit in actual battle around 310 hours today. Not say I'm writing this report to let you know of my findings. The advice I offered earlier has worked as predicted. My sincere thanks to you for adopting my suggestion after due consideration. With the basket damaged, it lost its ability to replenish its chicken like minions, cutting off further reinforcements. While it may look obvious, this is of course not directed at your sensibilities, Executive Manager. Its combat prowess was considerably lowered with its minions gone. Though removing the enemy leader directly using asymmetric forces is considered an efficient strategy in most situations. I believe this one is of the case where concentrating attacks and gradually breaking down the enemy's defenses will prove wise. I hereby conclude the report. Thank you for reading. You think Clockface could make heads or tails of your military jumble? I have already given an oral explanation to the Executive Manager. Also, do not use such derogatory titles to refer to them. Okay. Faust is very smart. The thing is, that was written by Otis, not Faust. Well, I can't prevent this. No! It went so well until the last coin. It went so well. Oh. The last coin. So sad. Pong the gold. He's just not losing clashes. So good. Ooh, staggered. Okay, nice. Having chicken trotters. No, we don't have chicken trotters. We're fine. He's staggered. I love this icon though. Like, what is this cute icon? Poultry apocalypse. Faust lived, see? He's just like Yuri. She lived. Ha ha ha. 9 turns. Did it take me 9 turns? Oh my god. Wait, he's not dead. Huh? Why is he not? Why did he unstagger after 1 turn? That's 9 turns. Yes. Shut up. When did he unstagger? When did it just end the turn? Ah, because the fucking part was fully broken. I hate this. He broke the sag. Damn it! That never happens. Doesn't help. I'm just reading it up. Finger strike with guy. I didn't look at his HP. Oops. Enters. Why? Member ping, I'm 5 levels below, okay? Or like 3. Some levels below. Rodia W. It's always her! For some reason, it's always Rodia getting the W's.
이 숫자는 뭐야?
What are these numbers?
다섯의 기회 중 둘을 소비하였다. 이런 뜻이 아닐까 하오만.
It may be an indicator, alerting us of squandering 2 out of 5 opportunities. Guess each team can prepare another dish then. How's that sound? And just like that, thus began Limbus Company's petite cooking competition. Right, let's assign each of us a role. Not that'll make a difference, but... Say, Honglu, have you ever seen a kitchen before? I love the noises. Well, my room didn't have any kitchenettes, though I did sneak into the grand dining hall on the 2nd floor a few times for snacks when I was a kid. I think she's not doing so well. It's this gremlin.
그다음
Next up, we have Yisa.
며칠 전에 다 같이 유통기한 지난 우유.
Hey, wasn't the only one who came out fine when we drank the spoiled milk the other day?
폐까지 스며드는 센슈얼한 냄새.
Smell was a sensual one. What? Sensual? I'm sorry? Smell was a sensual one, permeating my pulmonary depths. I wonder if Don wants to say anything.
Gesundheit, Don.
Don Quixote, is something wrong with your throat? What say you let me take the mantle? She said this with a bashful expression, her hands behind her back. Oh god, this isn't the time for kid stuff. I am no child! And why am I denied the chef's place when Sinkia is out to do such on the other team? Huh?
달기 너무 들쑥날쑥하게 잘렸다. 반듯하게 잘라야지. 허리는 더 펴고.
Or Sinclair. The chicken is chopped too unevenly. You should cut them better. Keep your back straight. Right, okay.
꼬맹이, 이건 너무 삼삼한 거 아니야?
Ah, kiddo, isn't that a bit bland? I think you could use a teensy bit more sweetness.
달게요?
Sweetness? Let's see, where's the sugar?
파우스트가 보았을 때
Based on what Faust is seeing, the heat needs to be pitched up 1 notch.
저건 안 돼. 칼 쓰는 솜씨.
Ah, that one's hopeless. The knife script's all wrong.
다들 그러지 말고 직접 거들지 그래요.
Why don't you all stop being backseat chefs and actually help?
확실히 싱클리어 정도는 믿어.
I mean, you could definitely trust Sinclair to take that kind of stuff. His palate should be good enough to judge, too, growing up in a wealthy family and all.
잠깐. 왜 나한텐 아무도 요리해 보라.
Oh, now wait a tick. Why isn't anyone giving me any suggestions? Watch, I can cook an egg.
진짜. 프라이팬이 왜 달궈져 있는 거야? 뜨거워서 뒤질 뻔했네.
Oh, bloody hell. Waste the damn frying pan, eat it. I almost grilled my head. Everyone watched as the pan Heathcliff threw hit a wall and broke into pieces.
이 식당
This restaurant reeks of mold and other unclean stains. It is likely that the kitchen has been left unattended for at least 140 days.
차라리 밖에서 요리를
Cooking outside may be more sanitary for the current situation. Empathy! Give me permission to cook! Chicken time. How dare you mess up our kitchen? You reckon the wrath of our foul deed for your foul deed. Foul deed. Nice pun.
Woke up.
Bokak. Is this why it's called bokak? Because it has chickens? Oh wait, that's not what is called bokak. I just felt like that's what it was saying. Come on, keep it together, Gregor. Gregor is definitely not keeping it together. Why did one of them have fucking head?
충전 덜했거든.
Chicken head. Your chef's head, not chicken head. Why did one of them have a chicken head? They are chicken heads.
정리요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다.
It's the D version.
특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다. 신속한 처치를 부탁드립니다.
I guess you did with the most HP. Wait, this one is a log? No, the other one said forest as well. At the end of the turn, apply 2 damage of into protection to all allies the next turn. Okay, you need to die first. There's no way around that. You need to die first. They all hate food! Their special targeting is really bothering me at this point. Oh my god, can you roll? Hey! Hey! Hello! Heathcliff, you bitch! Anyone roll their heads in this? Hello! Oh, has anyone tried rolling fucking... What is this? None of them are rolling heads! What the fuck? Felt like no one was trying to roll heads at all. What the fuck, man? Oh. Stop! What is this? Excuse me! It's a 50-50! What are you doing? This is not a 50-50, my man! I guess they are rolling tails! He's still alive! God, he's still alive! It took me 2 turns to kill this thing. I can't! Oh. Oh. I swear to God. Oh, so now he's suddenly gonna... The first... Oh, no! Okay. It lived! Oh, no! Oh my God! I did 4 damage! I swear to God! Is that 10 chickens? I just killed a single one in 10 turns! It takes 4 turns! What is happening? I know it was probably damage type, but what the fuck? I swear to God!
승객을 정리합니다. 자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고
What the fuck?
두렵진 않네요.
Thank you. Finally,
방금
I'm making progress.
W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동차가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 화면에 적혀 있습니다.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh boy. Oh. Oh man. Oh.
캬! 내가 먼저다.
Ah.
Ahem, KHM. Skill issue KHM.
I guess so.
방금 청소를
No, it's another one of
W사
these.
인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진
Thank
추천서가
you.
발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
Oh my god, what do you mean hopeless? Oh, just paralyzed. Okay, that's fair. Oh.
MASSIV Skill ISSUE.
You know what? Valid.
자, 진정하세요.
Massive Maneikum.
That's bad.
제대로 찝었군.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다. 훌륭합니다.
We're getting there.
Der Ego Viscan Echum.
Tiger with gun. What does he mean by that?
캬! 내가 먼저다.
다음에 부탁해요.
It would be nice if it was slash based. Sinners, but oh well.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
Really love hitting false. Wait a minute, that's not even count to 4. No, it's not. First intervalo.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Why are you asking?
폭력 사태의 진압 가능성이 50%를 상회했습니다. 승객 일부의 문제를 감지했으나
They have fight
워프 열차
speed.
연산
Sorry.
시스템은 해당 요소가 큰 문제가 아니라고 판단하고 있습니다. 노고에 감사드립니다.
이상 승객을 정리합니다. 자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고 실시계.
3 hours before count to 4.
대충 다 작살낸 모양인데 빨리빨리 돌아가자고. 이 정도면 의뢰한 놈도 만족하겠지.
Huh? It's the stupid music. Can anyone tell me what this food is meant to be?
한수나오?
It's quite simple!
관리자나리.
Manager Esquire, Is not chocolate such a delicacy? Thus, we put it in the cooking. Next, I utilized oranges as the substitute for potatoes, for I much dislike the tuber. Wait, what do you think you are to take the spots out like that? Right, baffling bird. Oranges. Chocolate. Okay, but why is this chicken so brutally torn to bits? It was customary in our town to rip chickens into bite-sized pieces using one's hands. It was a treat to remember. And what's that black thing? Where's a lump of coal in the pan? I'm complaining an awful lot for a mouthless cuss. I even know how to eat this stuff. Is he gonna attack us instantly again? The chicken rushed at us under the distorted restaurant owner's short yet decisive order. Oh, we failed again. Why does he hate us? What did we ever do? He's a trash. Yeah, apparently it was really garbage food.
열차 내 정리 요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다. 신속한 처치를.
At least I know who to target first. Good 103. He's imperfect, therefore very silent. I know you wrote imperter and I read it as that. It's supposed to be imposter. Well, anyway. Dragon League. Why? No! Oh, come on! Swap Ishmael for someone. Very funny. Oh, wait. Meanwhile, Faust is getting exploded.
특이성 감지 센서, 청소 타입 Y 확인. 위험 인물의 활동성이 증가했는지 확인하시길.
Or do you want me to bring Ishmael? Also, what the fuck? What is this free round? Yuri is really bad at eating things, right? Like, this is supposed to be the other way around.
분의 제압으로 성공적 확률이 약 4.188% 상승했습니다. 축하드립니다.
If I'm unlucky, that's just gonna stagger it before anything happens.
지금은 두렵지 않아.
Oh well.
워프 열차 연선 시스템은 해당 기능의 약 14%의 모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에
Bro,
해당
bro!
요원에 대한 평가를送신합니다.
50-50 my ass.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은
The
화면에
chickens are
적혀 있습니다.
beating my ass. Oh no! Okay, thank you.
진정하세요.
B. Eating yours.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
Oh my god. We're using all the clashes possible.
워프 열차 연산 시스템이 정리 방식의 선택이 적절했음을 판단했습니다.
I'm gonna go cook something. Okay, O3, have fun. Good luck cooking up something.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
Oh wow, okay.
방금 청소를
Oh my
수행한
god, another one!
W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을
Also good night, Ben.
자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
You know what? Wow. Doesn't even help. Ah. Good idea, yeah, it doesn't even really help. Because, of course, this is the turn where he has 3 speed. Ah. I know I can use it. Problem is, it doesn't help me because they are too slow anyways. I get kicked to the ass by all of these anyway. I guess trying to be underleveled and not using those is a stupid idea. I should only do one of those. So I guess we're using and Pulse has attack rate as well, plus sanity restore, so
방금
that
청소를
helps
수행한
enough.
요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은
Slash
서면에
1
적혀
slash
있습니다.
캬! 야 먼저다.
What a fucking terrible skill.
설마 벌써 죽었냐?
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께
9 turns
W사
again.
인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
두렵진 않아요.
What is your best ID? I don't know, depends on what you think is the best ID, probably. Depends on what you would consider the best ID.
성공적인데? 추가 보스 나오는 거 아니야?
From this team, probably one of the orb IDs. I think. But yeah, if you ask like that, do you mean like what's the best ID for solo? What's the best ID in a team that makes the team work? What's your favorite IDs? All 2-star IDs? Nah, they're not all 2 stars. Or P-Sung is a 3-star, Rose Banner is a 3-star. I mean, that might be it. But still. Those are already 3 stars. Hey, what manner of foul trickery is this? The number's gone downwards, the just has yet to even touch the stage. Ah yes, by the way, will be Limbus company anniversary event. I know. It's literally soon. Almost there. Pretty hyped. Because I think I figured out which IDs I'll be getting. Except for the 3rd anniversary ticket, I'm not sure about that one yet. But it's probably gonna be Thumbclair. I want Angela announcer. Isn't that just free? That's from 14 login. 14-day login is Angela. At least that's what the patch note said. I love the music. Yes, but I won. You're gonna get it! Okay. He says it's not even worth evaluating since what you said of it scared away his appetite. That's a few more syllables than what the owner spoke, isn't it? Right he is! May this rejection be revoked! Hold it, let me ask you guys this first. Have any of you ever tasted this thing? The best. No. Up to 6 season extraction ticket, what would you get? I am pretty set on Thumbclair, probably. Thumbclair or Chicken Heathcliff. One of those two. Although I did also consider Oryoshu, but not sure. I don't really have much going on there. But she looks so cool. Does have the ego, so I could combo the ID with the ego. Recommend Chicken Heathcliff or Lord Honglu. Yeah, but I don't give 2 shits about Lord Honglu. And I guess I already have burn IDs for Sinclair. The thing is, he would combo so well. I'm coping for 4 thumb IDs this season. Like, surely we're getting Valencia and Lucio IDs, right? And together with Thumb Salt and Thumbclair, you could run a 4 ID Tremor Burn team. Doesn't that sound tasty? Thumb Sinclair is like support for Thumb Couple. Thumb Sinclair is like support. Yeah, Marisol. Yep, I know. I didn't know it was a support for him, but hey, that's neat. Plus, I really like the thumb design. Pretty cool. So I'm probably getting Thumb Sinclair. Let me use other IDs on the burn other than Philip. You can't just feed others things you haven't tried yourself. We're trying to please someone here. Hey, Clockface got a point, I have to admit. Who wants to try this? The tension was thicker than when we were preparing for battle. I urge you not to look at me with such eyes. Permit me! My sacrifice helpeth the unful the wickedness of the world? Don Quixote shut her eyes tight. Nah, bugger all. Someone just get the damn stuff in their jaw. Heathcliff grabbed a lump out of the serving and shoved it into the nearest person's mouth. Oh, Marisol! No! Is he gonna die? Do we have to turn back the clock to save my man? I love this man. He's the best. Marisol stood completely still at the unexpected taste test. Kill him on the spot! I swear upon mine honor that I have done nothing to cause trouble this time. If Sir Vergilius is ever to ask who was responsible... Marisol turned to Heathcliff very slowly. The what? The dressing is erroneous overall. Failure to properly cook the chicken resulted in a residual stench of blood and other unpleasant odors. The sauce is too thick to bring out a deep flavor. The inconsistent cuts of the meat contribute to the serving inability to rouse one's appetite. Have I gone loony? Now what do you have to say? No. I have not finished. The season and spices are a complete disaster, and the taste in my mouth is even worse than the plaster. Lacking sugar, you toss 2.5 spoons of butter, and the end result simply belongs right in the gutter. I am quite sorry. Yisang, I must ask if you aim to throng my teeth and prong my tongue by cooking wrong, seeing that this plate has a headstrong lens to ding-dong notions of what food is to you all along. Is he just spitting bars at this point? Yisang, I must ask you to aim to throng my teeth and prong my tongue by cooking wrong, seeing as this plate's a headstrong lens to ding-dong notions of what food is to you all along. Oh, he's spitting bars! You can totally turn this into a rap. I have not one excuse. One bloody moment! Is he possessed by something or? Most people were unable to accept my point when I elaborated on my own statement in detail. Because of that, I have not bothered to expand upon them until now. Additionally... Oh, I know! Why don't we let Marisol take charge this time? Houndu swiftly made a suggestion with a shower of claps to break the frigid tension before this turn. To be condemned came around. We'll help you with everything you need. I do not prefer to have assistants around. Fret not! We shan't disappoint you! Don Quixote bravely exclaimed, rolling up his sleeves. Cooking is not my specialty, but if you insist, I will readily attempt it. Let's have a look at Ryoshi's team then. While there was a spectacle occurring on Gregor's team, the air had grown tense around Ryoshi's crew. But How in the wings' names am I supposed to make food that's more salty and clean? Sweet but not too sugary. Lightly cooked but some also crispy. Sinclair yelled, throwing the apron he had been wearing to the floor. Oh my god, wait. We have just missed out on Sinclair in an apron. Damn it. Can't do this anymore. I guess Ishmael was right. Beating Heathcliff with arm wrestling is gonna be easier than this.
그건 그냥 농담으로.
That was a joke. Statistically speaking, it is as likely as Sinclair's height increasing by 5 centimeters in just 1 week. In other words, a nigh impossible. Oh, shut up already! It's not the same! How weak. You cannot withstand a few criticisms and come whining like the pathetic soldier you are. If you are so damn sure of yourself, Otis, why don't you do it yourself then? As courageous as the rebuttal was, his eyes were shut tight. You leave me no choice. Out of the way, stragglers! It's about time to someone to lead this troop. In a series of turbulent events I didn't fully catch, Marisol took up Gregor's culinary antenna, and Toblage? I don't know these words. The kitchen grew busy as Gregor's sinner moved according to Marisol's orders. Behold, Marisol! I carved this one into the adorable shape of a star! Potato should be cut into square pieces so that they are to be evenly cooked on all sides. Nevertheless! Square shapes, 5 centimeters. Smile. Marisol looked more charismatic than ever with the mantle of head chef upon his shoulders. I love this man. I can't wait for his canto. Ah, whatever. A chicken's a chicken. Can only be so special. Who knows, that lost recipe of this might be an all superficial stuff like 1 spoon of earnestness, 3 scoops of effort, eh? Oh, so this is how you cook potatoes? They hope to be a good canto. I mean, considering what canto 9 was. Hey, what the? I thought they harvested baked potatoes out in the fields. Oh, taking me for a fool, are you? Obviously, ripe potatoes fall from their trees when the time is right. Honglu has never seen a potato in his life. I was just kidding, Heathcliff. Oh? What are you planning to do with that tenderizer? Serene flower has blossomed on this yam. Ah, so a bud can indeed bloom, even upon this barren ground. This is a sign that the potato is poisonous. It must be disposed of immediately. Don Quixote, confiscate it. Righty-ho! Oh, please do not do such. Burned things are significant in their own way. In truth, the state of being burned may as well be an imaginary concept defined by man when the essence of an object has remained unchanged. Burned refers to the condition in which a food item is discolored beyond a certain degree and produces an acrid smell after prolonged exposure to high heat. I am so happy we're getting more of Marisol here. He's so good. And this one is burned to its core. It is only right to discard its long-term consumption of burnt food can negatively impact the body. Oh, regrettable. Marisol became a ruthless chef, while Yi-sang remained mostly unhelpful. Heathcliff was peeling ingredients at a surprisingly brisky pace. Oh, don't gab at me, it'll ruin my focus. Nah, it's a luxury. Only a pauper can peel any spot with nothing more than a metal spoon. This gets a pass. You are rewarded extra points for your expertise displayed on your Orsolan strokes. Ha! That's class! He's such a good teacher, Marisol. Watch closely. You need to employ a wide variety of ingredients. Being a picky eater is what stunted your growth. Oh my god, don't be so mean, Otis! Oh, that's so evil. I can sing it taller from here? Oh, we know. We know you can. I think.
그리고 영양을 불균형하게
Also, an unbalanced diet is the reason why your house turned all grey. House, as always, had.
손이 그렇게 거칠어지게 된 것도 다
Your hands in particular have become coarse and rough for the same reason. Excuse me? This is because of all the work I did about the ship. Why is Otis such a bitch sometimes? I hate her. Me next! I love Aurora. Me next! What's wrong with me? What about me? What's the diagnosis?
정신없게 소리 지르지 마.
Don't yell frivolously like that. You're being a distraction. I love this. Oh. Why do I have to keep fighting these chickens? This is all the time. And the Dante Glazer. Oh yeah, she is. The bootlicker.
열차 내 정리 요원에게 안내 말씀드립니다. 현재 특정 객실에서 소요 사태가 발생했습니다.
Something important happened. I need a moment for myself. Excuse me. Yes, of course. Just yes. Oh, 3. Don't. You don't need to say anything. I don't know if it'll work considering this is the first turn, but hey. Say anything? Me? Thank you. Okay, I guess you were adjusting volume, is my guess. Hope it helped. I can keep yapping, but I was just thinking about how to approach this turn. Oh, she almost one-shotted it. Shame. At least that one's gone in one turn. Boom shakalaka. Yo! Ah, Yi-sung! The goat. Good job, son. But that should one-shot any one of these. I guess I'll pick this one. Nope. Considering it's in skill 3 slash. Nah, so close. I don't really consider damage types to be so important, but I guess this is proof that they are. For some reason we are clashing far better in this one than any of the previous chicken fights. Glad though. Okay, okay, bye. Nice one.
방금 청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리 부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
I guess this works. Oh, that's two-headed, two chef heads. This wait, will it give them 4 protection and 4 offense level? Oh, we won't find out. Damn it. One of them died. Will it give them 4? That would be insane. 4 protection. Yes, thank God it didn't. Have fun stream, gotta eat. Fun with the head chickens. Thank you. I didn't know you were there until now. Don't lose to a chicken. I'm trying! It's not as easy as it sounds, okay? Wow, okay.
청소를 수행한 요원께 W사 인재관리부서에서 자동 승진 추천서가 발부되었음을 안내드립니다. 자세한 내용은 서면에 적혀 있습니다.
자, 이번은 이쪽으로 모으고.
Yay! We didn't fail this time. And we didn't suffer this time either. That's already nice.
야, 이 정도면 너무 성공적인데. 추가 보스 나오는 거 아니야?
No pain this time. Press this 2 dungeons here.
데들레비치의 시간이다.
I love that this is not my loading screen. You know, we only have 2 chances left, right team? How about we start with Mersalts? Made by following the formula to a T. Prepared with pinpoint precision, Mersal's dish looked like a picture in a cookbook come to life. Right, we have something that looks like an actual serving, so that's a good start. But did you use your own Night Owl's captain? You can make me use him, but I don't know. At the moment, I like the charge team. Switching around, but I understand. The main reason is it's a bit too obvious if I use Night Owl Gregor, right? It's a bit too obvious. It's funnier when people think I am a new player. Some guys said for you to use Ismail. No, what they said was... What was it about Ishmael? I forgot it. They said use Ishmael, but they didn't tell me who to put out, so I asked and there was nothing afterwards. And that's some guy's 03, I know. I guess I can put in Ishii next fight. I don't know who to take out. Maybe we'll take out Honglu. Not sure. He said choose Ishmael and then swap Ishmael if I'm correct. That's weird. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what he means. Me neither. That's why I kind of ignored it. Because if you can't state your desire clearly, then I will not start interpreting your words. I got ignored. Wait, you got ignored? How about you use Ishmael? When did you... I'm sorry, so Ishmael... That was before that I didn't... I'm sorry. Who do you want me to put in for Ishmael? Like, who do you want me to take out? Who should Ishmael replace? Sorry, Ping. I didn't mean to. I was genuinely distracted. Didn't see that. Said use Ishmael or he should swap her. Is that supposed to be you two being Rodion? Okay, we're taking Rodion out. As okay. Right. We have something that looks like an actual food serving, so that's a good start. After having a taste of Marisol's work, the restaurant owner quietly savored it, contemplating for a while. I had to ruminate on this dish for a long time. It was an excellent serving in all tangible ways. The smell, taste, the presentation. Yet like, I felt there was still something missing. I don't quite describe with words. And that was professionalism as a cook. An ironic smidgen of a blemish within perfection. Uh-oh. That's why this dish cannot get a pass, unfortunately. He suddenly started sounding like a posh judge. Someone took the mask off that blighter's head. Anything to start about him be his crooked attitude. What does this mean? I don't speak French. Je m'en my soul. How is... Google Translate. Google Translate. English. French. Je m'embrasse. I admit defeat! It means he gives up. Nevertheless, I hold no regrets over this battle. At least the chickens aren't bum rushing us this time. With only one chance left, Otis brought her dish to the table. It looks neat, nothing too fancy, but still simple and clean. What are these couple of needles on the dish for, Otis? They look like a clock's hand.
관리자님을 존경하는 마음을 담아 소박하게나마 장식을 해보았습니다.
They're a simple decoration I added in tribute to you, Executive Manager. The Glazer! Oh, I'd give it bonus points if I could. Did he eat the needles? Oh? The comment that followed from the owner was too sensational for me to put into words. Oh, he's having flashbacks! There's no limit to the glaze. Apparently there isn't. Unlimited glaze works. Oh, you're such a mess! What are you doing with the freaking mask on your head? Heck in your mama's days. Be grinned and bore with all sorts of nonsense. We're gonna live through this unforgiving world, get our heart broken over something so small. Get it together already. My mother was always like that. Rather than kind and caring words, she would scold me with her nitpicky lectures. She was so particular about chicken, too. Rarely touching a piece that anybody else would take in a heartbeat. Huito! Tuito Dorito. Hello. You have come into the grasp of the chickens! Hello. Hope you're having a good day. Enfield, huh? could have streamed a good game. Like Limbus. Aye. Oh, mother. Now's our chance. The distortion of whatever him is weakening. Kane told me to explore Talos too. Ah, you finished the current story.
이것 보세요.
I'm in the end game officially. You are.
어디론가 향하는 문 같은 것이 생겨났어요.
Look at this! Some kind of door has appeared next to him.
이 안으로
What?
들어가야 하는 걸까요?
Should we go through it?
대체 OT 의리는 뭐가 다른
Wait, Otis, they stand out anyway.
진입하지 제군들.
Let us march, soldiers. May we see the end of this. Are we just entering his heart? Literally? Oh god! The chickens. So stupid. Ah, Mirror Dungeon, my beloved. Following a crispy scent. We stand at the entrance of the Dungeon of the Fathoms. In an empty space, we find a lone vending machine. Where does it get its power? Besides that, what is this uncanny feeling? Standing in front of the vending machine, we see rows of buttons. Press one of the buttons on the top row. I guess keywordless. Wait, isn't keywordless? Don't tell me this is Tango Marinade. Still caught in the lingering sense of a deja vu, we decide to move on. It is not Tango Marinade. Damn, okay. Illusory Hunt. Neat. Does it matter where I go? No, it doesn't. Just go straight.
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
No more Rodia. It's time to clean up this mess, guys.
열차 내에 남아있는 정리 요원은 신속한
도와드릴
상황 종료를
것이네요.
위해 노력해 주십시오.
Ah, the music's fun. And it was the Tango Marinade option, but I don't know it's on the dungeon. I guess it's not on this dungeon. I also know what the Tango Marinade option is. I guess it wasn't. Because it was like burn, rupture, and then. So I thought it was that.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
I already see Ishi rolling tails.
청소입니다. 워크 열차 연산 시스템은
Come on.
해당 행동에
This is
약
not a good
4%의
start.
정리 기여 모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에
It's on the
해당
chicken
요원에
fights,
대한
right?
평가를
Yeah, it's on the
송신합니다.
chicken fights. Unopposed anyway.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
자,
I
진정하세요.
could have picked the Rupture gift considering we have two warp prop IDs. Nah. Didn't think of it in time.
요원 여러분의 제압으로 성공적 상황 종료 확률이 약 4.188% 상승했습니다. 축하드립니다.
캬! 내가 먼저다.
Ishi, please. Ishmael! Why do I have to deal with this lady?
특이성 감지 센서, 청소 타입 비확인, 위험 인물이 다소 위축되었을 것으로 판단됩니다.
Think about it, it was added way later. Okay. I don't remember. Auralos! Hey!
자, 이번엔 이쪽으로 모으고 쉬시게.
야, 설마 벌써 죽었냐?
Follow the crispy scent. Ah. Some folks are blocking the way. They're sitting on a deck, yelling at each other. Look at the succulent please. With the rich juice running down the fibers of luscious meat. This is what chicken is about! Wrong. This piece has a clean taste with not an ounce of grease tainting the tongue. This is the real deal. The two turn around at the same time to face you. You there! Tell us which is better. Chickens! Chickens, chicken, duh.
Wings or legs?
Why not both? That's true, an irrefutable point. They lowered their hands and settled down. What a strange thing we were fighting over. They're right, the one truth is that chicken is always right. After a passionate handshake, the two gave you their bucket of chicken. A wise gourmet such as yourself deserves both pieces. Please take this, we insist. Both. Both is good. And this is not happening? I guess this is at least happening on 2 IDs. Rupture 2, right? No, they don't even have Rupture. Oh no, we have Rupture on skill 3. At least he has a bit of Rupture.
유혈적 폭력 사태 발생 중. 열차 내에 남아 있는 정리 요원은 신속한 상황 종료를 위해 노력해 주십시오.
내가 먼저다.
매우 효과적인 청소입니다. 워프 열차 연산 시스템은 모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 성신합니다.
Sometimes these tuners just want to mess with me. House! I saw that. Oh my god. Why he keeps... I swear. What is wrong with these? They keep beating our ass. God. Okay.
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입 주의 확인. 요원 여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이 확인됩니다.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Fine. Okay. Okay. All good. A bright spotlight shines on a portion of the noisy area. It seems as though the chickens are attending a ball. That's the tango! Looking at the movements, which might be a dance or a tussle, you notice sauce leaking from one of them. He doesn't seem to be aware of this.
3, 1, kaboom!
Thank you for the follow, Dawn. Or end. I guess end, but not Dawn. This is the exact same encounter. Which means... Ooh.
If you're doing charge run, you should pick murder in Warp Express Pack.
I am so unlucky I would not get these. So we just pick Tango. Thank you, my name was way later. Hey, can you be correct about something, please? So much fun not being here. Thing cannot be correct ever.
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입 G 확인. 요원 여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이 확인됩니다.
먼지를 떨어내줘.
Well, that's gonna make clashing a lot easier.
매우 효과적인
Welcome back, O3. I hope everything's alright.
시스템은 해당 행동에 약 14%의 정리 기여도가 있음을 판단했습니다.
결국은 이렇게 떨어져.
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입 Y 확인. 위험 인물의 활동성이 증가했는지 확인하시길 권장드립니다.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
31! Lamau!
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다.
이렇게 떨어져.
Nothing tragic, but not great news either. I don't like the sound of that. Don't Faust. Goethe? I'm curious. If I see one this is hilarious to see. Wait, actually, it's Zamka. What is this theme? Excuse me. There he is again. There he is again. There he is again. There he is again. I told you. Everyone that plays the game now, after he came out, is gonna be like, wow, this game's really easy.
정리를 시작하겠어.
Poland.
Poland.
특이성 감지 센서
Indeed, that is what he is. He is
요원
Poland.
여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이 확인됩니다.
Slash skill 3 we do. Fuck, all skill 3s available, lol.
캬! 내가 먼저다.
The roads lead to index nurse for the Yisa. He's the new Malfaust.
효과적인 탐소입니다. 워프 열차 연속
I love how people said that he's on par with Malfaust, and I'm like,
인사부서에 해당 요원에 대한
no matter how strong Malfaust is, I doubt she could keep up with them. Surely, maybe with Lord Lu. But Rien does not give a shit about a second unit in the team.
먼지를 떨어내줘. 결국은
Look at the knife throwing animation on Ishii. Have a shard him this week. Yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. I'm still thinking about sharding Index Dawn, but I'm not sure.
잘 되었으면 좋겠네요.
Although, wait, and I don't know about your oh, words are escaping me. Wouldn't it be smarter to wait in case you don't have anything from the Whelp? I don't know if you have Butterfly Yisang, but maybe getting that first and then using the time. Like, Whelp is way more limited, so wouldn't it be smarter to exchange that? Yeah, it'd be a nice duo. Oh, you don't have Index Faust? Index Faust is also strong. Not on the level as the other two, but considering that's like a weaker 3 Index ID, she comes out of not on top in damage a lot for me. I'm having visions I've never seen before. These must be his memories.
충격을 받아서
They might be
기억을
recollections.
잃어버렸던 장면이
that he partially had lost due to the shock.
찾아내기 힘들었어. 특급 비밀
Why does he
레시피를
look
위해서
like he
매우
kills
철저하게
people for a
숨겨져 있을 줄
living?
알았는데. 라면 받침대를
Ah,
쓰고
I
있었을
finally
줄이야.
found it. I thought he'd kept his top secret recipe locked up tight away, but he was using it as a trivet to eat ramen.
그건 우리 식당 레시피? 어떻게 찾아낸 거지?
Is that my restaurant recipe? How did you get your hands on it? We talk about the fact that it looks like... Wait. This looks wrong. It looks like he's wearing a muscle shirt. But he's not wearing a shirt. Huh?
스파이를 파견했다.
I sent a spy.
최저 시급으로도 한
Did
시간
you
일찍
really think a
나와서
part-timer
준비를
willing to come in an hour early to help with prep on minimum wage would actually exist?
왜 이런 짓을?
But why? Why would you?
어쩔 수 없어.
I had
본사에서
no
제시한 만큼의
choice.
실적을 못 낸
If I don't meet the quota HP demands of me, my restaurant will be shut down.
그래도
Recipe's still in my hand. Spoons of sugar, 1.5 spoons of soy sauce, and I had minced garlic.
소용없어.
It's no use. I'll have it burnt into the concept incinerator.
영영 사라지.
Any trace of the recipe will be gone, including the memories in your head. Alright. I heard that this has the first mention of a concept incinerator. No!
설탕 2스푼.
2 spoons of sugar, 1.5 spoons of soy sauce. Like I said, you should have shut down your restaurant when I warned you.
설탕.
Oh, was it sugar?
맞았나?
I can't remember a thing.
그 자식 첫인상부터 마음에 들지 않았어.
He never liked that test. He was rotten from all this NSOP signs plastered over his walls. NSOP?
개념 소각기에 넣었다면 레시피는 영영 되찾을 수 없다고 봐야겠네요.
Was put in the concept incinerator. That recipe is good as gone.
개념 소각기가 뭐?
What's a concept incinerator about?
아니야.
Never mind, Ishmael. Your face just made I want to ask about it.
보고 싶지 않아서.
네?
Pardon?
개념 소각기란
I bet Kim Ji-hoon put this part watching some Korean telenovel. Maybe he did. The concept incinerator.
기술을 연구.
It is a trusted method of permanently erasing a technology.
이를테면
For instance, it has the ability to make it as if Miss Faust never invented Mephistopheles.
시간이 되돌아가는 건가요?
Does it turn things back in time?
아니요. 그저
No, not quite. It simply is oblivionized, so the brain had never conceived it.
기술과 관련되어 있는
Any documentation, photography, the tiniest bits and parts of its composition, and even Miss Faust's own memories will be dimmed and obliterated.
해당 특이점 소각기
The effectiveness and range of the incinerator depends on the price of the product.
맹령이었는지 간접 명령이었는지 설탕이 출체를 했는지 아니면 소금이 있는지 아무것도 남지 않아.
That's true. I can't remember if the marinade was based on pepper or soy sauce. How much sugar or salt I put in. Nothing left in my head. None of my customers can remember how it tasted.
이제 이렇게 맞지?
There's no use in trying at this point. It's so useless. Huh, you're soft-hearted. You bunks? Should do away with the tacky name and give your restaurant a better title.
우리 어머니 이름인데.
You bunks, my mother's name. Why is Otis so... Fuck you, Otis. Oh.
말 너무 심.
That was heavy? I suppose tacky can also mean a friendly warmth? That was harsh. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, that was harsh. The problem is your weak will. Just why are you so eager to start fights? Come, I will fix that helpless attitude of yours. By beating you up, I guess.
특이성 감지 센서 청소 타입 G 확인. 요원 여러분의 활력 징후가 높아짐이 확인됩니다.
I'm glad someone told me to look around more in the backgrounds. They look great. Why are my tables have legs? I have sanity actually, I just noticed. What's even the point of doing this? They're all at 45 SP. It's been really funny. It'd be funny to see how hard this can hit. Like a normal environment. His domain expansion. Mind is gonna help me with Penguin Marinade.
매우 효과적인 첨수입니다. 워프 열차 연산 시스템은
Wait, Penguin Marinade does function differently here, but yeah, still. Okay. Overkill time.
다수의 위험 인물이 제거되었음을
Maybe a bit over.
효율적인 청소였으나 주변 전자기기나 좌석이 망가지지 않았는지
Is your weakness also slash? Oh, you don't have any weakness. Why? What? I mean, yeah, slash for agility, so I guess. Gonna be vampires. I see, I see. I do agree. Try killing that one. Wait, you have 4 protection. What the fuck? Why?
먼지를 떨어내줘.
일부 위험 요소가 흡수된 것을 감지했습니다. 정리 요원들의 요구에 감사드립니다.
I should have checked how much HP that sack had left. Oh well. Why? What's the point of having protection? Kinda funny. Point of having protection.
이상 승객을 정리합니다.
At least we do neutral damage. You stress sack again, wasting a turn. I did not consider how much damage that would do, and I didn't look at how much HP the sack had left. Yeah, I did waste a turn. The ego made this a joke anyway already.
감지 센서, 청소 타입
Like, what's he gonna do?
위험
He's
인물의
just standing
활동성이
there.
증가했는지 확인하시길 권장드립니다.
He's dead regardless. This giving off aura, he's stinky. Is this Shin? That was neutral. Makes 14 times as soon as it hit, takes 7 fixed damage. That's also very helpful, I guess.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서에 해당 요원에
It's
대한
source
평가를
aura.
추진합니다.
치킨을 튀기면서
Exact opposite of weak sauce.
사실들을 잊고 있었다.
running this chicken joint, I had forgotten something important. That's right. The chicken I wanted to cook. Something that even my mother could enjoy. Something to please her extremely particular palate. No, wait. I knew all along. The real reason Mama wouldn't eat chicken is because we couldn't afford to feed the whole family. That's why we always had a stash of coupons at home. 10 of them could be exchanged for a free chicken. My mother would keep collecting them for me. You do all that to feed me a chicken you wouldn't eat. Pizza coupons?
엄마는
Ton! Your mother!
치킨보단
She liked
피자 파야.
pizza better! What a resolution to this. Also, why is that his face? His arms look weird. Ugh, my head. He's gone back to normal. That was a sound plan. A carrot and stick approach. It's an effective tactic and employed in military operations.
그게
That was a plan? I don't see how it was different from your usual bawling out and striking first.
나와 예송 소년만이 눈치챈 길이지. 잘 따라와줬다.
It was subtle, and this strapping young lad caught my hint and followed well.
감사합니다.
Thank you, kept notice! You almost called him Rookie, didn't you? What if you could make his crispy chicken recipe in real life? That's just... Honestly? Have you ever eaten karage? That is probably the best chicken ever. And I'm not talking about like takeout karage, I'm talking about authentic Japanese karage from a bar that doesn't even serve food as their main thing. Karage with garlic powder on top is like the best food in the world as when it comes to chicken. I'm not Japanese, neither am I, but I visited. And holy shit, that was the best chicken I've ever eaten. It's like fried in a very special way. I can't explain it. I am not. Chimkin. Yes, Chimkin 03. Oh, thank you enough. I think I'm ready to start anew. Wasn't a recipe I needed. As long as I remember to cook from the heart. For those I care about. Even if it comes in the shape of a pizza. I know my customers will appreciate their honest servings. Oh, your rival promises a lifetime much of chicken. What do you have?
나 지금쯤이면
Oh, I thought I'd be stuffing my face with drumsticks with countless flavors by now. Nothing much, but please take this. The owner of Yunbongs gave us a wrapped up box. Rose is starting and now ready to go. Kim is still in shambles. It's an invaluable treasure of mine. There's nothing else like it.
하나밖에 없는 걸 우리가 받아도
Would we accept such a rarity from thee? I wouldn't have been able to reopen my restaurant without your help. So, I insist. Please take it as your reward.
그렇게 해서 뒤틀림도 해결.
Thus, we had resolved the distortion and claimed our spoils.
어떻소?
Pray tell, are you perhaps speechless with astonishment at the glory of our tale?
우리들은 음봉내로 향했다네부터 듣지 않았어.
We then embarked to Yubong's, was where I tuned out.
아이 참 처음부터 듣지 않은 거였어.
That means you had heard nary a word!
어차피 파우스트가 보고서를 올릴 텐데.
Why should I bother listening to your embellished drivel when Faust's report will fill me in on all the detail I need?
그쪽은 신경 끄고 동키.
Aw, come on, donkey. Forget about those sourpuss and get round so we can open the box.
뭐가 들어있을까나?
I wonder what's inside. Surrounded by sinners full of anticipation, the lid was lifted.
단 하나밖에 없는 마스코트 인형 봄이입니다. 쓸 일이
Ah,
없지 않을까 하여
he's so
만들었는데
adorable.
이렇게 드리게 되어 기쁘네요. 웃음 웃음.
Why did he write that? The best gift ever. He's adorable. I wish I had one of these. Meet Ponky, the one and only doll of our mascot. I made it hoping I'd see use one day. I'm glad to be giving it as a gift of gratitude.
아니야.
Ah, no way, this can't be it. Maybe he had something in the plush's belly. He didn't seem like the kind of person to do that.
처치 곤란해서 우리한테 그냥
I was
처분한 거야.
probably trying to get rid of it. We were here to take it, eh?
그 소각기인가 뭔가에 버리지.
Ah, let's toss this thing into that incinerator. Concinerator. A hand gently tugged the doll Heathcliff had gripped with ferocious rage. Please tell me Charon. Please tell me Charon has it now.
카로는
Yeah!
마음에 들어.
Charon! Baby! Charon likes this passenger.
대체 어디가 마음에 든다.
What's there to like about?
눈 말고는 아무것도
It's got eyes and nothing else.
그게 좋아.
It's nice.
그래. 그럼
Alright then. That's that. This is this then.
버리지 마.
Keep the doll.
눈 말고 아무것도 없다기에는 팔다리랑 몸통도 있다.
With an incorrect assessment, as a doll has a torso and limbs. Just like that, the chicken plushie we got instead of free food for life earned its seat on the bus.
네, 동랑 소장. 뒤틀림은 무사히 해결되었습니다. 직접 확인했습니다.
Yes, Chief Drongrang. The distortion's been resolved. I confirmed it with my own eyes.
처음엔 조금 믿었지 못했는데
That does seem somewhat unreliable at first, yeah.
네,
But I believe it should be okay to speak with them. Yes. Yes, I'll bring them over now.
이제 어떡하죠?
Now of all... What now of all things?
전
I dislike sentences that lack subject.
저 식당이 문을 다시 열면 우리 가게에 손님이
Once the restaurant
빠져나갈
reopens,
겁니다. 아이, 그럼
we lose our
식당을
customers.
지워버릴 거고.
I missed the quota and...
훔친 레시피를 개념 소각기에
You should have started looking for a way to
살아남을
live the moment
해줬어야죠.
you put the stolen recipe in a concept incinerator.
도둑질을 하려거든 집주인도
Have you ever heard the saying,
가책에
if you rob a house,
모르십니까?
make sure the owner never realizes it?
그런 건 모르는데
I don't know anything about... I didn't...
네, 제가
Yes,
방금 만들어낸
but you
말이에요.
wouldn't.
다음부터는
I just made that up.
기억하세요.
Remember it well next time.
그럼 이만
I'll see you around.
손님들 맞을 준비.
I have visitors to be greeting. And before long, we were dragged into a mess of unprecedented scale. What's the other dungeon for?
끝났어. 다음 정리까지는 좀 잠들고 싶군.
This... Oh, this is just the hard mode version, right? I don't need to do... This has new story, does it? Yes. So I can ignore this. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Are these 3 long, guys? Are these 3 long? No? It's just lore. That is the point of this playthrough. I was asking whether or not it's a lot, or if it's not so much. Because I don't trust things that are just one stage. Especially after the Z-Tune event. Oh, it's just one stage. 45 minutes later. I guess we'll check them then. They're just one stage. I don't trust that, is the thing. Dante? Mephistopheles doesn't roar or grumble ahead all day long. Mephisto is an engine that needs rest from time to time. Much like Hakaron is still a human who needs regular breaks. Are you still awake, Miss Faust? There are a few things left to check. As the engine is treated harshly during operation, it needs to be well maintained while at rest. To substantiate her words, Faust carried light tools and a small mechanical device in place of her usual Zweihänder. This is wrong, by the way. It should be an not an A. Also, gotta respect the fact that she wields that like that. Because holy shit, that thing weighs so much. You're working hard. This barely counts as work. Witness Faust's magnum opus cordis being overworked with no time for care takes a greater toll, rather. Zweibände. She said this after making a light smile. Oh, she's close. Do you like this update in particular? Faust looked down at me using a handheld device. Oh, this thing? Yes, I believe previously you weren't fiddling with it as often. It's nothing much, I was just making the most of the new feature I've needed. Whenever Faust requests a break for routine maintenance, my LCB PDA also receives updates. The updates occasionally come with additional functions, and this time... a note. The device didn't have this functionality until now. It didn't, surprisingly enough. You didn't know that? I thought you were omniscient, Faust. Faust only knows everything that Faust knows. Pardon me for a moment. She took a peek at the screen of my tablet. Are you attempting to write an encyclopedia, Dante? I mean, you keep using words I don't know, stuff like Vixus or whatever wings are. That might be common vocabulary for you all, but not me. I understand. I do suppose you've lost all memory of the city. Yeah, so I want to write down more stuff here. And copy down the things I've been scribbling on paper while I'm at it. This clock on my shoulders could be replaced with yet another head at any moment. There's no guarantee the memories I have right now will stay with me. That's why I must prepare a backup plan like this, so I don't forget twice. That was very short. The bus's back door. The fuck? Why does the bus have a back door? Booty. Oh wait, isn't it? Wait, no, I know the. Isn't that the portal to airport? That's back there? No, was that a different part? Or is this about the first valve? What the hell? Without warning, the bus ground to a sudden halt in the back streets. We'll stop here for today.
예상보다
Aaron,
조금
I
모자란
fear we
위치인
have
것
quite
같은데요.
reached the destination.
목표의 15% 정도 모자란 위치다.
We are approximately 50% short of the target location. Considering our schedule, proceeding at least 13% further would be ideal.
카론, 졸려.
Aaron, sleepy.
훌륭한 버스 기사는
Excellent bus
조용한
drivers don't
안 해.
drive while sleepy. Respect.
알아먹겠으니까 갑자기
Ah,
그
got
소리
it.
하지 말란 말이야.
Just stop stumbling and brakes every damn time. You know what? How much you've done this? So Heathcliff has crashed his nose on the back of the front seat, for the 4th time, which must signify that this is the 4th screeching halt to occur.
졸리기 시작하자마자 운전대를 벗어나야 합니다. 라디오가 그랬어.
Leave the wheel as soon as you start feeling sleepy, said the radio.
맞는 말이긴 하지만
That's a good point, but you need to be a bit more flexible about that sort of thing. A statement as plain as that can be quite amusing, depending on who says it. Huh. Admitted boy agrees with me. It's funny when the least flexible one says that kind of gabble.
말 다 했어요.
What's that?
그렇게 따지면
If that's what you're playing at.
아직도
What about the
자기가
old
전쟁
fogey
장교인 줄
over
아는
there who
사람들.
still thinks she's a wartime general? Ishmael pointed to Otis, whose veins were beginning to stick out on her veteran and placid face. They are fighting. Mom, the children are fighting. This is a prime example of the terror of learned fear. It's happened enough to be familiar, but it's still rather intimidating to hear Virgilius send the bus into chilling silence with a single gesture or utterance. Have you heard of the 3 IDs coming this Walpurgisnacht? I have, indeed, although it's not 3 IDs, so your information's wrong. It's 2 IDs and 1 ego. Sinclair is not an ID. Oh, okay, so I was right about what this is about, O3. Just from the information that you asked, Uber. I wanted Sinclair ID. Sorry, Sinclair's is an ego. Ryoshu and Mersault are IDs. One bleed, one... Forgot what the other one was. Tremor? Probably Tremor. Sinclair's might be a sinking equal. What is your favorite in design? Of the new ones? Or of any? New ones? Can you ask that question again when we've actually have their visuals revealed? Because what we've seen so far is people just inverting the image or increasing brightness or gamma on those images that are blurred. Plus, I've not seen the in-game sprites, I've not seen their attack animations. I don't want to say anything about it yet. No, 03, I think this was about the Whelps. 03, this was only about the Whelp things. My favorite is the pinky one. Wait, it was about all the new ones? Oh. Okay, my bad. Then my favorite is probably just Gregenheimer. I love Hohenheim Gregor. He's awesome. His Uptie 1 art is peak. His Uptie 2 art is peak as well, with cool references. I love it. Sun showing. Penguin lied as naturally as he breathed. Or not, I'm not sure. Maybe he's not lying. Homeless Heathcliff. It's still rather intimidating to hear Virgilius send the bus to chilling silence with a single gesture or utterance. What is it? You were all happily chattering moments ago. No reason not to continue.
오히려 당신이 깽판치라고 한숨
Weren't you sighing to go on a proper rampage after?
개지게 핀 거다.
I was stretching. Felt a bit stiff. Ah, loader! It's laughable how you behave. You're like dogs that drool at the son of a bell. Ah. You would go if you've got complaints, remember that my office in the back always is open hours. Make time for consultations. Just felt I leave the rest to you. It's in my opinion bad. I think everyone considers Virgilius to be incredibly badass. Of course. Virgilius nonchalantly walked past the sinners and their piercing stares, with Charon at his side, and both stood at the back of the bus.
열려라. 들게.
Open, Perilla.
카론 참깨다.
It's sesame, Charon.
카론도 알아. 어차피 그런 주문으로 여는 거 아니잖아.
Charon knows. It's not like magic phases that would open the door anyway.
그렇지.
Kilios, this case makes him more relatable. He's not the perfect being with the red gaze, I suppose. While they exchanged corny jokes, the door, large enough to fill the backside, slowly opened.
벌써 몇 달은 됐는데도 저건 볼 때마다 기분이 묘하단 말이야.
It's been a few months, but it still weirds me out every time I see it.
밖에서 보던 것보다 안이
It's
더
bigger on the
넓잖아요.
inside, right? What? As the back door opened, a splendid, narrow, deep, spacious hallway revealed itself. Oh, that's funny. An endless corridor that looked to go on forever. Doctor Who reference? Very likely. It is bigger on the inside after all. Far into this hallway, classy poles demarcate the end of the area we are allowed to traverse, standing in front of unending lines of red lights. Though the place seems comfy, something about it makes eerie feelings creep up.
생각해보니
Now that I think about it, it's one of those singularities belonging to a ring. 12th house. Do you know anything? What? Right, I forgot he's German.
물론 알죠. 하지만 대부분 자세히 말할 수 없다는 것도 알지 않나요?
A little weird to see him use that word. Or any German word all of a sudden. Of course it is known, but I am certain that you do know that I cannot speak of them in much detail, Herr Gregor.
살갑게도 말할 수 있다고 생각하는데.
Could stand to be a bit nicer about it.
여긴 복도다.
This is a corridor.
맞아요.
That is correct. It is a corridor.
그래.
Sure is. A long hallway with doors to rooms on the side. Of course it's a corridor. Gotta go grind Mobile Legends. Bang bang. Because I have a crippling addiction to MOBAs. Okay, I'm sorry to hear about that. My condolences to your mobile addiction. Truly one of the worst game types to be addicted to. IF.
뭐라는 건지. 아휴, 그만두자. 나도 피곤하니까. 단테 씨, 빨리 그거나 해줘.
I don't know what you said. So, what are you trying to... Whatever. I'm too tired. Dante, please hurry on with it. Gregor's words snapped me out of idly staring down the edge of the passage. Oh yeah, right.
단테, 항상 하는 일이라 필요성을 느끼지는 못하겠지만
Dante, while I understand that you may
관리자의
feel
승인은
it to be an
중요한
unnecessary repetitive act,
이해해 주세요.
simply put, the executive manager's approval is a vital part of the procedure. Please understand. No need to put it like that, Miss Faust. With that answer, I got up from my seat and stood at the front of the bus, looking at the crew. I hereby confirm today's closure of business for the sinners.
감사합니다. 지금부터
Kindly,
변동
starting
가능성을
now,
가진 최대 12시간의
you all will be
수면
given a
휴식을
maximum of
취직합니다.
12 hours to partake in sleep and
되시게.
rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. As soon as Faust finished speaking, the sinners walked along with groans and sighs.
아이고, 어우 피곤하다.
Man, I'm whipped.
싱클레어군!
Ah, fine night, young Sinclair. What say you, another game of chess?
싫어요.
No, thanks, Don Quixote. You always run to Mr. Yisang for hints whenever you're losing.
싱클레어군. 그건 내가 악수를 쳐다만 볼 수 없어.
That's untrue, Sinclair. That was because I could not bear to watch the grievous misplacements.
더 나쁘잖아요.
It's even worse!
관리자님, 고생하셨습니다. 금일
Bonsoir,
꿀집
manager. And thank you for today's work. As for tonight's watch. Oh, Mersault. Thanks for suggesting. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling sleepy today. Then Otis suddenly intervened.
관리자님,
Executive Manager, allow me to remind you that I am always willing to stand in for the night watch duty if you ever feel fatigued.
자자, 부관 언니. 들어가서 자자.
Yeah. Babush's gonna come. How about we get inside now?
관리자님, 근무관 고생하.
Oh, this... Is that the sound of her getting dragged away?
관리자님, 근무관 고생하.
I wish you could replay sound effects too, because I think she was getting dragged away by the others. Executive Manager, your daytime work must...
가시죠.
Sure, let's get you to bed. Ishmael gave me a small nod and then proceeded to draggingly chaperone Otis back to the door with Rhodia. Then, at last, Faust and I remained.
다행이네요, 단테.
That was fortunate,
오티스 씨를
Dante.
밀어넣지 않으면
Had they not
또
forced
불침번을
Otis to
양보해
retire,
꽤
they would have
오랫동안
nagged you
부딪힐
for the
테니까요.
duty of night watch for quite a while again. That's happened a lot. I commented back as I watched the sinners head into the corridor, one after another. After Rhodia has entered and closed the door, Ishmael opens the same to get inside. You said the door leads to a different space each time it opens, right?
네.
Yes.
수감자들이 적절한 정신
As long
상태에만
as the sinner
있다면
is in the right
본인이
mental
숙박하고
condition,
쓸 수 있는
the door will
적절한
lead to
공간이
lodging
되어야지죠.
appropriate for rest and personal use. Lodging, is it? They look more like jail cells last time I peeked through the window. Still, she must mean it can be used as a personal living space for sleep, showers, and self-care and all that.
그
You
외에도
seem to have other
궁금한 게 있으신가
questions
보군요.
besides that. My clock has no eyes, nose, or mouth, and yet somehow it feels as though Faust reads something out of me. Not that she tells me how she manages it. You know, just curious about what's over there. I pointed down to the far end of the corridor with my finger. right to the horizontal depths of the seemingly endless corridor.
수차례
As I have told you repeatedly, it is best to be not conscious about it, Dante. As expected, Faust chose to walk into the corridor with a faint sigh instead of a real answer. And yet, just maybe Faust knew all along. She knows it all, as she likes to say. Maybe she knew that I would learn about what lies beyond in the corridors soon enough. Ooh. Okay. I wonder if that's... I mean, I guess Beyond the Boss's Corridor is about that. Happened exactly a week after that fruitless exchange. I hereby confirm today's closure of business for the sinners. Thank you kindly. Starting now, you will all be given a maximum of 12 hours to partake in sleep and rest. The duration is subject to change. Have a good night. Faust gives the same instruction as always. In response, sinners groan and stretch like usual. Except this time, one sinner stuck out of that normalcy like a sore thumb. What now? Even be, is she? Not the first time he's all grumpy like that, is it? And Heath, make sure to simmer down before you get in your room, okay? Oh, that grumbling thunder in there keeps me awake, you know. The sinner's room, their lodging, personal space and cell reflect their state of mind, or so I've heard. Each room's floors, walls, and overall ambience are shaped after the sinner's personality and the view. And the view through the window changes depending on their emotions and mental state. Though all I've seen were distant glimpses through the window, so I don't have all the details. The room Heathcliff enters would sometimes, actually rather frequently, emit wuthering wuthering sounds? Usually he'd snap back with, why should I, or something like that. But he only clicked his tongue. I suppose he doesn't feel like arguing. Thanks to that, he stood in the corridor until all the other sinners, save for Faust, went into their rooms, staring down the passage with a frown. Maybe he was relieving stress this way. Uh-huh. And that right there is where the incident began. What's...
야, 지금 보니까 저 멀리에도 문이 잔뜩 있는데.
Huh? Oi, what's with all the doors down the aisle? Heathcliff pointed in the same exact direction I did a week ago. The doorways were beyond the no trespassing line blocking the way. Heathcliff, I recommend against walking further into the corridor than necessary. Oh, that sure makes it sound awfully suspicious. There is nothing of which to be suspicious. You are better off listening to Faust. No, what? You keep treasure or some such than that? Faust's secretive attitude was enough to rouse his curiosity. Heathcliff, do not do it. You will regret your action. Ugh, got well emotional, gobby, eh? Miss Cleverness. It's like you're actually hiding something there. He sprinted into the dark before we could stop him. What's in there? Just as I was about to ask Faust an obvious thing to be concerned over. Ah! Heathcliff's sharp scream echoed from the unlit area far in the corridor. I take your hand anytime. Dante, now is the time to take my left hand and run with me. What? Huh?
제 시간 안에 끌고 나오려면
I won't be able to get him out in time on my own.
삼켜줄 수 있으니까.
I may be engulfed myself if I don't act quickly. Before I could process what she meant, Faust ran off in the direction Heathcliff disappeared. Oh, shakaroonies! Wait for me! Shakaroonies? What the fuck? As we crossed the line and proceeded deep into the corridor, we came across a three-way crossroad. I think I heard screams coming from the middle. However, without a moment's hesitation, Faust started for the left aisle. Faust! I know you're in an awfully hurry. Are you sure this is the right way? I could have sworn I heard his voice coming from the center path. I know. Without elaborating further, Faust continued running. At another fork we encountered, Faust chose the right path. Right afterwards, she entered the fifth door on the left side of that hallway. What is this? Right as I entered, another hall came into view. Its end was like a cliff. To be more precise, I felt some kind of gravitational pull, trying to get me to fall to the end of the hallway. Heathcliff! Then I saw him. He called towards us with all his might from the middle of the hall, as if he might fall the moment he lets go.
뭐야 이것들은 여기는
I guess the gravity is different in that mirror world? That'd be hilarious. What the hell is this? And this place! Even though I couldn't see much in the dark behind him, it definitely felt some presence in it. Faust, what's over? Dante, I want you to hold the knob of this door open tightly. Firmly grip my hand as well. Holding my hand securely, she gradually approached Heathcliff. This hallway isn't tilted or anything, is it? Why does it feel like we're hanging off a cliff? That is because we're in a corridor. Obviously, Dante. Do not let go. Reminding me to hold fast, Faust extended her other arm while holding her Zweihander. Heathcliff, grab this if you would. Are you mental? My hand will get gashed if you try grabbing the giant blade. You'll much prefer deep wounds on my palms, on your palms, to what you can suffer down there. Baffled, Heathcliff looked at the sword and then the darkness behind him. Ah, bugger! Ah! Dante, pull him up. Might and maim. Got it! Ah! Right as we pulled Heathcliff up. No, I'm not sure if it's even right to say we pulled him up, but nevertheless. Faust hoisted his unconscious body by the legs and started rushing, saying that we need to return the way we came. Following her lead, I supported his arms and trailed behind, keeping his head from dragging along the floor. Why? Would be funnier if he did. After burning some time. Let us say that it is fortunate he wasn't lost in a deeper area. Dante, you'll have to turn the clock. Heathcliff's gonna be okay, right? Psychological damage is likely to be severe. Our work will be encumbered if he loses his mind. Aww. I didn't have a choice. Good work back there, Dante. While it is unfortunate that we have lost a portion of our limited break time to this. House, just what is in there? Where does it lead? Can't you tell me at this point? I've seen that stuff now. was only natural that I wanted to know what resides there and was chasing Heathcliff. Moreover, why did it never show itself to us? And why did it vanish instead of chasing him any further? These questions were driving me crazy, but alas, as stated earlier, there are limits to what Faust can elaborate. Yeah, I honestly didn't expect much. The corridor. You ignorant fuck. Ryoshu muttered with a cigarette in her mouth, walking past us both. She must have left the room while we were out on the rescue mission. However, Faust proceeded as if not a soul had just walked by, as if nothing was just said. Huh? You did prevent a sudden vacancy in the bus department. Though I wouldn't exactly call it a reward, I do suppose it isn't a bad idea to inform you of one thing. Oh, let me hear it! The unexpected boon had me rubbing my hands together. Right, what will she tell me now? Dante, when you traverse a road you've never walked before, what do you do? Huh? Use a map, obviously? That's right. Then even if you don't have a map, your brain will form images to service one. From there on, that map, there will be a starting point and a destination clearly marked. When you return from your trip, you will trace back through that way. It's so obvious, I don't need to verbally answer. I just nodded along. Hopefully that makes it clear enough. Huh? This is why you should remember where you've started in the corridor, especially when you open a door. Flabbergasted by the abrupt end, I blurted, "Now then, Faust has grown tired. Do take care." She walked through the door before I could say something, leaving me with a riddle. So it would go like this. I sighed out of frustration, but not a breath of air is expelled from my pitiful clock. Still left powerless. All I can do is boot up this electronic notebook and piece together what little information I have collected. What's in the box? What's in the box? Long bus. Holy shit, what do you mean 54? Well, I guess that one's gonna take a bit longer. Well, I'll find a day to start this. But for now, it's simply time to go to bed, right? I'm sure you agree. Chapter 4 is not that long. It's not? It has 54 things. I guess it depends on how much text is in each. So, yeah, maybe it's not long. I don't know. We will see. It's Don's stupid face. Just have a lot of fights. That could also become an issue, but maybe with Anniversary we also get a few boxes again. I could use some of those. Just one in each, as usual. Just for good measure. Whee! Nothing. Hey, at least it was Honglu. And another nothing. Okay. That was it. That was my attempt. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoy your allocated 12 hours of rest now, as I send you all into your rooms. Maybe I'll adopt that as like a goodbye saying for the streams. Would that be cringe? Maybe that's too cringe. Do I forget? Ah, probably. I hate that you're so right about me. Raid over to A. Although I'll go to bed anyways, so it doesn't really matter who I raid. He's bald! We gotta go now. We gotta go now, because he's currently bald. Hey everyone. I know you better than you know me. That's potentially true. You have also heard me speak and talk a multitude more than I have heard you speak and talk. But alas, I'll see you all maybe tomorrow for something short. I haven't put any thought into anything yet. See you next time. Bye bye.
Evia has a side quest? Okay, I don't know that, but here. The Warning Couple.